jumping over to YouTube. See what happens.
So are you ready to get wished?
He's still catching up. He's been busy.
I was not reading text
I think
messages
it's
today.
already going. Oh, well,
He was overbooked today.
That's not good. We'll turn that down.
That's what happens when you have a real job.
Yeah, how did I end up there?
All right.
Right?
There's my
A lot of
map.
people here.
Unpause.
You don't step back
pause
when
the
everybody else
game.
steps back.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to volunteer.
Things have become a little bit laggy. Back to OBS. I think it's time for the. So I need to have a split screen, the table and us, so we can all do it at once. Oh, I could do that. But for today, let's just go to the iMac only. And here I am. Wow, that is laggy. Well, that's what you get, team. All right, so I'm going to go live from my basement. It's Thursday night. Woo! Hello, as we're eating our pulled pork that my wife made. Thank you very much, April, for the pulled pork. It was good.
Very
It
good.
was
As
indeed.
it is disappeared quite. I don't know if it's better than the banana cake from last week. That was pretty good. This is good too. So, welcome to Days of Imagination. Days of Imagination presents Descent into Avernus, Slipping Hell's Grasp. Let's roll the intro.
Because I thought this was the first level.
Okay. Game layout bar. A new tab, a new window in the upper right hand corner. You get to see me. Here I am. I have to look up here to say to talk to the audience, which I won't do because I will. I know for a fact we had people.
We had an audience last week.
We had an audience last week because Jamie texted me while I was doing it and says, "Hey, Ken, it sounded a little echoey." So I don't know if that's fixed or not. I did make one small adjustment. Here you can, if you
Christian did too. I listened to it last week. Yesterday.
Yeah. So on here it says macOS screen capture. I've turned off that mic, so there's only one mic. I'm hoping that's what did it. The other thing that's not as fixable is if the microphone or the TV's hitting the microphone and they're getting a double whammy that way. So I don't know, but that is what I've done. Jumping over to Foundry. That is not the Foundry I want. I want in the Google. There, that's the Foundry I want. And just maybe scoochie this over just a little bit. All right, there is our map of Avernus. Jumping over to my notes. Going to the summary that I read last week that I tagged on just a little bit from or so I thought. That is not the right document. That's the right document. All right. Per the vision of the resurrected Grand Duke Ravengard implores you to find the Sword of Zariel, as it is the key to defeating Zariel, the Archduke of Avernus, and freeing Elturel to return to the mortal plane. You performed a ceremony with Mad Maggie in which Lulu regained a memory of the sword being in a citadel. Searching for the sword led you to the Demon Zapper and Ralzala. Ralzala believes the key to your success is in alliance with the former Archduke of Avernus, the pit fiend Bel. Ralzala will give you an introduction to Bel if you free him from his commitment at the Demon Zapper. Red Ruth divined that the Deo Ralzal must drink the blood of a Titan to free himself from Zariel's pact. She then sends you to Aldrich. On the way to Aldrich's grave, you take a slight detour through a thunderstorm and end up at the Crypt of the Hellriders. Crypt of the Hellriders. At the crypt, you free the spirits of the Knights of Elturel and negotiate the aid of their general, Olanthius. Olanthius does not know the exact location of Zariel's sword, but does know the location of the Bleeding Citadel, which he will reveal if you will free the demon Kost, or Kostachi, from his captors at Kostachi's Maw. Zariel has taken Kost's hammer, and when Kost is released, he will certainly try to retrieve it from Zariel. This will distract Zariel and provide an opportunity for Olanthius to lead you to the Bleeding Citadel. You are given a vision of Kostachi's Maw, that location, and told that you can use the Arches of Ulak to teleport you to the Maw. Olanthius has given you a magic horn of Valhalla-ish, to summon him after Kostachi has been freed. Exiting the crypt, the Hellriders, you remember that your primary mission had been to seek out Aldrich to get some blood of a Titan. You continue to Aldrich's grave. At the grave, you hear a booming voice. The voice guides you to take the orb of dragonkind from the pommel of a giant sword in the ground and take it to Arkan the Cruel at Arkan's tower. If you can convince Arkan to trade his reliquary of Tiamat's blood, the orb of dragonkind, then return and submit that reliquary as an offering to Aldrich. Aldrich will then provide you with the blood you need for Ralzala.
Big old
It makes complete sense.
Totally.
So,
ABC.
but now the side quests. You have some side quests going on. Olivia consumed the spirit of an aged wizard that says to throw the sentient. And this is Olak's side quest. And I don't know to what extent you've shared this yet, Ken.
I've talked with Christiana.
All right, and the age.
Wordsmithing a wish.
Age Wizard says to throw a sentient possessed magic item into Vulc Diablo, and the item will be destroyed. The spirit will be released and be compelled to grant you a wish, a la the wish spell. Brawlmaduth, the master of cruelties at the Demon Zapper, commanded you to destroy the Demon Zapper, and he'll grant you anything your heart desires.
I think we've decided to not trust the.
Brawlmaduth, the master of cruelties, is not. You don't think he's trustworthy?
Not entirely, no.
He's never lied to us. That we
If he
know of.
tosses another one of his
And then
minions into the bug zapper.
Right.
someone got Bone Grinder, the hammer, +2 attack and damage skeletal creatures, +50 damage legendary weapon given to Gloin.
Really?
Yes.
You did. From whom?
You weren't going to take it at first, and then you were like, "Oh, it's a hammer."
From your girlfriend, I think. Wasn't it?
No, it was one of the dead in her bone brambles though.
Yeah, we found it in the brambles, and then when you came back, we said, "Hey, we got this."
Was at the very
She's
end.
like, "I don't care what we do with it. We can have it."
It's in your inventory. I equipped it for
It
you.
was 3 weeks ago.
It's in my
at the
inventory.
end of the
You can
session.
do that. Bone grinder.
So, here we are. As the map says, you are here. Now, the other thing I noted was... Let's see if I can find my notes. I have this open twice?
It's a good time for me to get up again.
Looks like I have, somehow I have it open twice. Oh, that's something different. Alright. Oh, where is it? Ah. So, on this day, after your long rest, it took 2 hours to regroup at the Bone Brambles. Some of you had to do a little traveling to get there. It took 2 hours to regroup at the Bone Brambles this morning, this beginning of your day, after your long rest. You then traveled 4 hours getting lost in a thunderstorm. Then you traveled 4 hours to escape the thunderstorm and arrive at the crypt of the Hellriders. You traveled another 4 hours to the Aldrich's grave. So you have now been awake 14 hours. It's been a long day as you contemplate what you're going to do next in your vehicle just outside Ulrich's grave.
We'll probably need a long rest then, don't we? Can't believe we've been in there that much time. Since the last rest.
Where though? Yeah. Well, yeah. When depending how quickly the time goes by, when we're just rolling and getting lost.
I think Aldrich's grave is a nice, safe place to take a rest.
So are we all agreed that we...
The last place, I think, would have been. You could make a fairly good case. You could barricade ourselves in one of the rooms, but
That's going backwards.
or no, right? Yeah, I agree.
I can turn on.
I'm not saying we should go there. I'm saying if we had. So, Olak, I guess now's the time, right?
Has Ken been resting? Because he never took a rest.
That's true.
Nope. I've been trucking along with the rest of you.
You didn't take a nap while you was in there?
Doesn't help his exhaustion.
A short
Take
rest.
an 8-hour nap?
Well, usually we don't call naps 8-hour naps.
Not all of us are retired.
Yeah, you guys have been awake 14 hours. He's been awake 24 plus 14 hours. Yeah,
I'm doing good.
yeah. As he slurs his voice a little bit.
Great.
I can do this. I can do this all day.
And all night.
That's what he's been doing.
So what does
All
the
that.
map say about
Right,
the
Captain
flames
America.
and the thing above the volcano?
That's an excellent question. What does the map say about the mire of Hellfire Geysers?
Just fly over.
It says, all it says is 4 above 3, 13 then 9, 10 above 14 need to be achieved for your path to be perceived. The cartographer. He was a little mad.
Doesn't seem like a really good cartographer if he's putting his notes in code.
What's the other thing above the volcano?
Squiggly monsters with tentacles hanging underneath them that you don't know.
Well, there's another like button.
No, there's no
Like a
button right
square.
above the volcano. The volcano.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
above the
this?
Yeah. that.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you about that until you get there.
It's on the map.
Oh, it's on the map. It says a wrecked flying fortress. Is the wreck flying?
Or is it erect? Like
Oh.
standing up.
I don't know. You'll have to find out. On the map, it looks somewhat.
Well, is it spelled W-R-E? Or is it spelled E-R-E?
Yes, it's
WRE.
Thank you.
Correct.
He's a mad cartographer, so you could have said it either way. It could have been R-E.
But perhaps he didn't know how to spell it.
Flying Fortress sounds...
so Olak is now the time to talk to Ruckus.
I think so. Like we might have a chance.
So
Checking.
we think we have a
Looks
way
good.
to fix you. To get you fixed.
What?
Yeah, right. What do you mean?
Cone of shame.
Fixed. Cone of shame.
Have you ever seen a shark with a cone of shame?
You know that undesirable urge you get every once in a while?
Which one?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I guess all of them. Have an idea.
We have an idea that might work, but in order to make it work, we have to drive the wrong way through what was it?
Hellfire.
Hellfire Geysers, the land of Hellfire Geysers.
So we gotta drive through hell
We're
and
gonna go
back.
to the top of a scary volcano.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
Drive through Hellfire, top of a volcano.
Well, we just fly over it.
Do you want to fly? You're the only one here that can fly.
Maybe. Where's Dumbo?
Yeah, Dumbo can fly
Oh, yeah,
30
Dumbo.
feet.
Yeah,
Per round.
slowly.
It can't
Yeah,
carry
she's not
anybody.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. How far is it to the volcano?
It's not.
Where are we at
close.
right now?
Depends on what we roll.
We're in
There is that.
As the crow flies, how far away is it?
It is. Let me show you. That far.
Yeah, I mean, we know the map isn't exactly accurate.
The dimensions are not necessarily totally trustworthy on the map,
Gotcha.
but you can see that it's at least 2 landmarks away, or another landmark away, and each landmark has been a good D4 away. Hours.
Okay. My fly spell's 10 minutes. I thought it was an hour. Alright, that's not gonna work. We could fly, I guess.
Okay, so we drive or fly through Hellfire, get to a volcano, and then what?
And then I throw this chalice with a trapped genie in it into the volcano.
But what? Why didn't that work for the wizard?
Who was
Well,
speaking?
he claims that he never got there. They ran into issues, which implies to me the journey there is not easy.
Do you remember what he said?
No.
Uh,
Well, it's been up for however long. I don't know.
okay, so maybe you don't remember. So above the
What
table.
Ken remembers is him saying that they didn't actually get to the volcano to
Oh,
journey.
they got there, but remember it was protected by a demon. You don't remember that part?
No.
Yeah, yeah. And you even said foreshadowing.
I have no recollection of this whatsoever.
Somebody said it. So this age, while he was doing the encounter with Olivia and Ralzala, they entrapped Genie in the chalice of
Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast. They trapped Genie in, and then as kind of a reward for that, Olivia said, well, I've consumed another spirit of an old man, and she transformed into that. And the spirit said that about take this possessed item and throw it in the fiery pits of Vulc Diablo to get a wish. This is what we were pursuing, but we met our doom when we encountered a demon protecting the volcano.
Okay. And so, Olak, do you have to be the one? You have to throw this chalice in there, or someone has to throw it in there?
He
I'd
was
imagine someone. That wasn't very clear.
he was led to believe, and it obviously this wizard didn't have this magic item. He was led to Olak was led to believe that if any sentient magic weapon was thrown into this Vulc Diablo, the spirit would be released, the sentient spirit would be released, And before that sentient being could be released, he had to bless someone with a wish spell, a la the wish spell.
Okay.
So why couldn't I fly there, throw it in, get the wish, come back, grant the wish?
When has that ever worked out as desired?
So, and that's a great plan, other than this demon lord thing that killed them while they were trying to do it.
This demon lord can fly.
I think this is an all of us or none of
Well,
us.
well, that's. I mean, sounds great for me, but then it means everybody's whoever's going is taking the risk.
Well,
For my,
we're
for
at
me to
risk
benefit.
every time you.
Yes.
That's true.
You were not yourself for a while there, and it was not very fun.
That's
So,
that's a fair point. Everybody's at risk with
Let
me
me
around.
let me play the intro again to give you a sense of what you're looking at doing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is this where he's at?
That demon.
Don't think I can take him?
You can certainly try
I'll bet fire has no effect on him.
as he comes and leaps
Well,
out
there,
of
see,
molten lava.
Maybe if he's in the bathtub and he doesn't notice us, you know.
But I bet holy water might work on him.
The guy's the size of a building.
It's holy. Oh God.
So you have a hammer, right? You have this grinder,
Bone grinder, yeah.
but do you have any other? Like, do you use a shield or do you use
Yes.
two weapons?
Not to mention, every time you turn into a dragon, these other dragons seem to hone in on you.
They're a long way.
I'm sure they don't have any way to.
Unless you desire them to be there and mess with me. Which would be up your.
Yeah.
Well, not that I would ever do that.
No, I'm sure that you would do exactly that.
The point being, if you turn into a dragon, you better not turn into a dragon very long.
So, who's game?
I'm not getting out of here anyway, whatever. We're all gonna die.
It sounds great, but we've also got 5 or 6 other things on the list that we're supposed to be doing.
In what order?
And I did say, when you free El Terrell, is when you'll level up.
Yeah, so we have to do this before we free El Terrell, because at this point you need to kill like
Oh, well, yeah.
60 humanoids or something, to
Which
avoid.
there aren't a lot of down here.
Right.
Aren't.
Also a good point.
We're the only ones.
No.
Well, we could go back
There's
to
a
the
few
town
others.
that we're trying to save.
It's not down here yet.
What's that?
It's not down here
Oh, but it's getting closer.
yet. Oh, yeah.
It's close
Wha-
enough that you could fly him up there. And
What's our count now? Is this 11 days now? This is our 12th session. There will be 11 after this. I believe this is the 12th.
halfway.
12 sessions left.
I thought there were a little more because the last.
Last one was 13.
Okay.
This one will be
Will this
12.
be-
All right.
Well, yeah. Okay.
This is 12. Next week will be 11. And you get to 0. Eltrell's toast.
Yes, don't worry about it. We're not going to save it. That's just.
I love the positivity.
I'm positive we're not going to save
We
it.
can't
Somewhere
do this, guys.
here-
We can't.
Somewhere here is a portal to the abyss. I mean, you could just go straight into the abyss. And just dedicate yourselves to Therizin and demon kind.
So we are here.
Yes,
This volcano of the demon where we could get a wish
is
or
here.
die is.
Here.
I don't.
Where are we
Yeah, I
at?
can't even see.
Either way, your problem is solved.
I see a pic. Wait, where?
All right,
where's
let me
here?
move it.
Well, maybe
Let
not
me get-
necessarily. If we go to
let
the
me
second
get this-
level of hell.
So I can move it. You are here.
Uh-huh.
The volcano is here.
Okay. And none of our other side quests is on the way.
No, your side quest
Okay.
is your A side quest is go all the way up here to here. Oh, did I lose it? Oh man, did I lose it? No, I didn't. I just dropped it. Your primary quest says go up here and trade the orb for the Tiamat's blood. That's your primary quest. Long way, right? Long way.
But then also go right back to where we are now.
And then go back here to do the blood thing. And then go up to here. This is the demon zapper. Right here. Right?
To free.
To free Bell.
Raziel.
To go to get an introduction to Bell, who is here. That's your primary quest. Your secondary quest is to go through the arches all the way to Crotchy's maw here, free him, sound the horn, and get led to the Bleeding Citadel, wherever that is, and hopefully find the sword within the Citadel. That's your secondary possibility. That's what the old Lanthius dude told you. Or, if you want to wish, right here at the volcano, just 2 landmarks away, you know, Hellfire Geyser. That sounds like a walk in the park.
Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Defeat a Balrog, no
What?
problem. Or sneak around it, and whatever else is in the volcano.
Yeah. Even with the big scary guy in the video, nobody said we had to kill him. We just have to distract him long enough for somebody to go chuck this thing in the volcano.
Long enough to get away.
You might have an answer.
I think we should go to the Vulc.
Okay.
Is that what you were saying?
Wow.
Sorry. I was reading.
You what we've discussed is what your God is whispering to you.
Yeah, so I would say we should probably get this wish. I mean, that sounds like a really great way to get rid of this risk to Ruckus, and that's one less thing we have to worry about if things go badly for him. And he seems to be losing control of it. And if he's doing that, then we don't need that in a moment of crisis. He morphs into a head for a second.
As he's gnawing on your arm, losing control. Lay down now.
So, I mean, my suggestion is we go there. It's getting around the mire that I'm worried about.
Take me to the volcano.
Well, I am humbled and appreciative that you guys you're all willing to do this quest for my benefit and give up a wish for me. I kind of threw myself
you can
down
believe
here
that.
thinking I would.
It's for
I
our
was
benefit,
doomed.
dude. You can believe it's for you.
Christiane was thinking that. She didn't say it out loud.
Yeah, right.
So, okay, but we've been driving for 14 hours.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah. So,
We're
we-
venturing in there too.
are we in a safe place where we could camp out,
I mean, it's Avernus.
relatively speaking? Where the hell should we camp out? Is the question.
I mean, you're in. If I activate Uldrich's grave, you're just outside of his grave. You're probably standing around your war machine, which fits 4 comfortably.
We've got your lamp.
But we got your lamp.
So we could have someone keeping watch outside the lamp and then
Rest would be in lamp in the car.
yeah.
So,
Was it you who said they don't sleep very much?
Hmm?
Was it you who said they don't sleep very much?
Who's
your character,
Oh, Palomir?
Palomir? Or
No, that's fine.
okay.
No, maybe not lately.
I don't know. Do we have any elves in our
I do
I'm a half elf.
quarter drow?
quarter drow, half elf, but
Talk to me, guys.
That's my proposal. We sleep in the
Okay.
lamp and have someone stay
Take
outside
turns
and just
keeping
rotate.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in favor?
I
Aye.
I
All right.
By unanimous consent.
We can only die once, right?
And you're pretty much parked right outside
Proving
Ulrich's
that
grave.
wrong.
Yeah, you've already died once.
That was a joke.
do think there should be two of us though, not just one of us outside.
So 2 at a time, take watch.
Okay.
It was a joke.
2 at a time, take watch. And so
How many times can we die?
spread it.
Depends on
Which
how nice your DM is, I think.
you each take 4-hour shifts. Basically, your long rest takes 12 hours.
All right.
I would like to pair up with Gloin for the first watch.
Okay.
Any conversation in that?
Absolutely. so I'd ask you, and I know I'm putting you in a spot, Leonard. So tell me about your god. Who do you worship and why?
Well, it's not the guy who gave me this gift, I'll tell you that. And I actually don't know who my god is.
Thorm?
Torm.
Features,
Or
trades,
Fender.
notes, extras.
Those
Where
are
would that
bandied
be?
about.
Might have put it in there
It
somewhere.
may not be in there.
Anyway,
Make it up. I don't know.
Odin.
Odin?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, go big.
Yeah.
But that is not the god who gave me this gift.
The gift of the dragon.
Yes. Different from him, and I think you already know this because you've seen it, so this won't be. I have to kill a humanoid to keep the gift,
The dragon gift.
the dragon.
Is
I'm
it
not
like
sure.
that for your friend Ruckus?
He has to kill a humanoid for every humanoid who knows he can turn. Yeah,
Our little
and the number
machine.
keeps going up. It's very dangerous. If we don't fix him, we can't fix him.
Well,
We
sounds
may
like,
be the ones that die.
sounds like we have a plan for that.
Well, let's hope. We have this asshole for a DM that I just don't know if it's going to work or
It's a DM. Is he like a god
not. Oh, yeah, kind of. He is the god.
with a sense of humor?
It's part of the specific beliefs of this particular sect of Odin that I belong to. There's also this.
So, why do you worship Odin? Why is he so powerful and wonderful that you would follow him?
He's big on haters.
And why did you betray him to
Bone grinders.
I didn't
take this
betray
gift?
him. Don't think that I was in the act of betraying him. I was offered a gift to become a dragon whenever I wanted to. That's a pretty difficult gift to give up. And I didn't think the curse, the cost was that great. Unfortunately, the cost me one of our members. Cost us one of our members.
You killed one of your own.
Yeah. He was the first humanoid I saw as soon as I was leveled up. And so he died. Yeah, whatever.
I'm just assuming. So, how did you get through that? How did you overcome the guilt of killing one of your own?
I haven't. I haven't forgotten. I haven't got over it yet. I'm very distraught. I'm distraught that you guys all came. Well, you didn't come for that reason, but some of them came down to bring me back. I'm distraught about that. They should have just left me here.
Well, they all seem to be honorable men, and they,
And?
you seem to be
And women.
and she, and
No, she's not.
And green-haired chicks.
I think that you seem to be a very honorable man and true to form. And is this what your god asks of you, Odin?
I don't know how to play this, man.
All right, above the table, I'm trying to convert and it's between you and Christian. So convince me Odin is the god I should follow.
I think you should go with Christian.
I don't know that. I'm still developing my character.
Such a good cleric. Don't follow my
Just
god.
as you go around saying we're all gonna die, I'm trying to figure out my character.
Odin, also known as the All-Father, because he is the father of many of Aesir, the Norse race of gods, including Thor and Balder. Odin's home is in Valhalla. The Hall of the Slain is in Asgard, the domain of the Norse gods. Odin is a powerful entity who can take any shape or form. In combat, his presence can instill allied warriors with berserker rage. He is also charismatic, leader, and warrior with well-rounded mental attributes. Odin's potential classes in Paladin, Valor, Bard, Hexblade. Odin's name is anglicized spelling of the Old Norse, that word, which means raging or frenzied. There's a more exhaustive in the Forgotten Realms wiki.
See how wonderful a character you picked a great god for me.
Mm-hmm.
See, and you would tell me all this. I'm assuming, and so why did you worship him? And he told me he's great. He told me that. What drives you to?
He's the first
worship
one I could think of.
Good point. It was. Yeah.
You're a cleric, right? So I mean, work off that.
A cleric of light?
Odin, apparently.
Yeah.
Light.
Light cleric.
He's a light cleric.
I want to bring the light to the darkness. That's my service in life. There's so much darkness out there, and I want to bring light to it. Wherever there's darkness, I want to crush it. And Odin is all about bringing light to the world. He is the light.
The god of justice.
Oh, yeah.
You know how you said I only have to take short rests. I think that's what you were getting at.
Oh, okay.
To get your abilities back.
Right.
Okay.
But to get,
There's a couple things that long rest.
But you still have to take a long rest.
Yeah, for the
if you don't take a long rest, you don't.
Unless
You
you're
get
an elf.
exhausted.
Now, elves only have to take 4 hours.
That's right.
Right.
But I'm not an elf. Who's elves?
we don't have a
I'm a half elf.
quarter, right? Aren't you? Or are you half?
I think it's half.
Okay.
So,
All right. All right. The rest of that would take up most of
Yeah.
the time, anyways.
Who's got second shift? Doesn't matter if you don't care.
How many hours do you have to sleep in
8.
a long rest? Okay, so this is a 10-hour venture.
Oh,
12.
12.
So I could do another 2-hour shift if I wanted to.
You have to sleep 8 hours. You've been up 4.
Oh, so one shift is 4 hours?
That's
It's-
what I.
It's
I guess
3
it is,
4-hour shifts and not 4 3-hour shifts?
If you're doing, I don't know, that's what I did in my mind.
4 makes more
Right.
sense because then everybody can get 8.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I did it off the cuff. So if you're not gonna do anything during your shift, then we'll just hand wave it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So the next morning, you all get your long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
Start prepping yourself, Christian. I'm coming.
Yes.
I'm
Olak,
going to be asking you questions here in a minute.
Understood.
So we get a long rest.
yeah, everyone gets their long rest. You wake up, and the monotony of Avernus may be getting to you because it seems the same as when you went to bed. The overall dimness of Avernus just doesn't seem to change. You're in your car just outside Ulrich's grave. And you've decided that you're going to head to Vulc Diablo.
And did we decide we're going to keep the motorcycle in the lamp? And
I assume that.
We
last
never took
night.
it out,
yeah. Okay.
and it was sort of a fluke that it worked, that it got in. So we don't really want to monkey with that if we don't have to.
That means a few of us have to go into the lamp.
Oh yeah.
Anybody feel
Have to
particular?
what?
Have to go into the lamp. There's a
So-
four,
It's fine being
4
in the
seats.
lamp.
Yeah, but Christiana is as well. Just wanted to make sure that.
Well, somebody needs to drive, and someone needs to navigate.
I'm a driver, but I don't want to drive.
Okay, Christiana can drive then.
So Ruckus will shotgun.
Okay.
Which means I do the two four-siders.
Yeah,
See if
you
I'm
and
in my navigation.
Christiana will.
You want that now?
I think we're gonna.
Or wait.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
1 and a 4.
A 1 and a 3.
All right.
See, if I don't drive, things work out.
Christiana had used inspiration to get past it.
I did have to use inspiration last week.
Good thing I didn't roll. Here at once.
All right. 3 hours later, you're driving through this hellscape. And in the bleak and desolate landscape of Avernus, there exists a unique and treacherous region known as the Mire of Hellfire Geysers. The vast expanse is unlike any other in infernal realms, marked by its unpredictable and volatile nature. The ground here is blackened. It is a blackened, cracked crust reminiscent of parched desert, but with an eerie crimson glow emanating from fissures. It feels simultaneously brittle and spongy underfoot, with an unsettling give that suggests that the unstable fury that lies just beneath the surface. Don't try to retype all this. If you want it, I'll face it. Every few moments, with a little to no warning, the ground trembles and a deafening roar fills the air as a geyser of hellfire erupts skyward. And
Noise before each one. We can avoid that.
Yes, nice. Better be quick.
And so there's just
Lovely.
hopefully you can see that. These geysers spew a mixture of molten brimstone, searing flames, and acrid smoke, creating brilliant columns of fire that pierce the ever-reddened sky of Avernus. The heat from each geyser is so intense that even the hardiest of devils keep a respectful distance. You guys you're just gonna drive right through. But it's not just the geysers themselves that pose a threat. The mire is a maze of treacherous sinkholes, bubbling tar pits, and sudden chasms that open up without warning, swallowing anything or anyone unfortunate enough to be caught above. The very air in this region is thick with sulfurous fumes, making each breath a labor and blurring the vision with its smoggy haze. Flora and fauna native to Avernus have adapted to in twisted ways to thrive in this inhospitable environment. Hellfire salamanders slither between geysers, their bodies absorbing and reflecting the intense heat. Infernal shrubs, black and thorny, somehow take root in the scorched earth, drawing sustenance from the infernal energies that permeate the land. For those who dare traverse the perilous terrain, the Mire of Hellfire Geyser serves as a grim reminder of the unpredictable and inherently dangers of Avernus. It stands as a testament to the raw, untamed power of the hellscape and the eternal torment it promises to the souls unfortunate enough to be trapped within its bounds. Thank you, ChatGPT. So, to simulate crossing the Hellfire Geysers, all you have to do is beat me in solving this puzzle.
Well, I already solved it.
No,
Just to beat
you
him.
did not. You practiced solving it.
Damn it.
Oh. That is not it. So, just a little puzzle. Let's see how well I do. It's not a time thing, it's more of a step thing. So right there is one possible. Could have been better. See, I did that backwards too. Where's my 3? 3's down here. If you notice right below it's counting the steps. That's what we're keeping track of. Of course, I've had time to practice this. Where's my 8? There's my 8. This is a place I get stuck occasionally.
Is there anything that tells us what it's supposed to look like?
Yeah, it showed you at the very beginning. Oh. Giving you a chance because I've screwed up.
You almost had it, yeah.
I screwed up again. This needs to go first, and now we do. No, we do it backwards. Thank you very much. And then gotta get this right. Oh, I didn't do it right. I'm really giving you a chance. Not my best effort. 159. All right, all you need to do is beat that. Who would like to try?
Not I.
I'll give you each a chance.
All right.
Set it down.
Mine was not better than that. Mine was like 220, I think.
Which was the first time I did it was like 400 something. So,
I got lucky.
oh,
They're-
well, let's remember Mad Cartographer's notes.
4/3.
Huh?
Check your text.
4/3 or
and
Text.
Yeah,
I
the text.
read
I
it.
don't
but
remember the
didn't-
rest.
What, that you guys something to do with this?
Yes. Because those are numbers in the corners.
so
Yeah, but they go 1, 2, 3, 4.
And once he
Right, but
scrambles
he's-
it, it could be anywhere.
It's kind of giving you. There's clues as far as who goes where.
4 above 3, 13 then 9, 10 above 14 need to be achieved for your path to be perceived. 4 above 3, 13 then 9, 10 above 14 need to be achieved for your path to be perceived.
So if I tried to solve it, or if I tried to do that? 4 above 3. What was the rest of it?
I wonder if maybe those are hints for solving it quicker.
14. Oops.
Yeah. So those are hints for solving it quicker. Basically,
4 above 3, 13, then 9, 10 above 14.
kind of like, like when you're solving a Rubik's Cube, there's like,
If you can get to this spot,
Yeah.
then you can manipulate. It's easier to manipulate.
right. So
Okay.
that's giving you kind of a similar.
Yes, there's a picture there. You did see it briefly, but yeah, the numbers. You get the numbers in the right order.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Rah!
Is that 3 above 4?
3. Oh, shoot. No, 4 stuff.
4 above 3. 13 then 9. 10 above 14.
Oh, out of there.
I get a crick in my neck.
4 above 3. Okay. Well, that got lucky. That just fell in place for you.
Send it. There you go.
Ooh, these are lined up nicely, too.
13 then 9.
Yeah, just, yep. Boom, boom, boom. And then slide over 13, 14, 15. You got it.
Wow.
67 steps.
That is impressive. Very impressive. So, pass that back. I didn't really expect you to get that the first try.
No.
In here it says somewhere that it can be done in 70 steps, 70 steps. Usually I can do it in about 120 steps. My best is 40 something.
Well, I think I got lucky there a couple times that
Yeah,
they were lined up.
I think
nicely
you
there
did
at the
too.
end.
But nonetheless,
Yep.
nonetheless. So, yeah, that was the puzzle. This is how you navigate through the fire, following this path, and your reward is
To meet that guy.
pretty much.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
The reward is we don't need new tires.
Well, that's right, because I had this whole thing of under 100 is fantastic. 199 is still really good. 200 to 299, minor effect on your vehicle. 339, major effect on your vehicle. 400 plus,
You're all dead.
you're all dead. No, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna make things very
We're both in it.
inconvenient. Yeah.
I got a motorcycle still.
That's true. That's true.
It carries 2.
Yeah, so your reward is the foothills of Vulc Diablo.
And the old dude said, throw it into we assume the main plume of the volcano, not the.
I
Any old
wasn't here
crag.
that week, so I think so.
I think you said the pit.
The fiery depths of
Yeah.
Vulc Diablo.
So yes.
But as you approach Vulc Diablo, off to the north, you see, what do you see?
The erect castle.
You see an erect castle.
In Buffalo, a wreck is a sandwich. So it could just be a castle that looks like a sandwich.
A towering wreck rises from the scorched hellscape. It looks like a giant sword blade tilted to a 20-degree angle and partly buried underground. Much of it is exposed. Much of its exposed hull is rusted and torn asunder. Hot winds scream as it tears through the hollow structure, and 6 giant vultures circle high above it. Hopefully you can see that. An alien-like metal structure coming out of the ground. You only hint that it's some sort of ship is the note of the cartographer. That passes. You see that to your north as you approach Vulc Diablo. Can I assume you're going to continue on to Vulc Diablo?
Yes.
All right.
Is there nothing
I
to
don't
explore here?
know.
One seems a little bit more hospitable than the other. Would you say?
I was just
Set out on the way
we've been. It's been suggested that blowing past things like this means we're missing out on stuff.
That it's it's a
Is there-
flying
Yes, but
castle.
let's get one thing
Okay,
done.
let's go.
Fair
Let's
enough.
go. Let's do
Oh,
it.
flying castle.
There's a growing.
No,
There's a
no.
there's a growing support for the
Let's finish-
side quest.
Finish one thing first.
We'll catch it.
I'm glad you don't feel railroaded,
We raced.
right? You have plenty of options. A knock on this whole adventure is most people say they feel too railroaded. So the whole do this, then this, then this, then this, and this. But I've given you side things to.
No.
Distract us.
To the volcano.
I mean, we don't know what the condition of this is. Maybe it's flyable. It can take us all over.
We could then fly to the volcano.
It's right there.
Yeah, we're already at the volcano.
Well, not so much the volcano, but like
We
the
haven't
maw,
convinced
I mean, all of these side quests.
There could be
After
good
we
things
get
there,
him
there could be bad
secured.
things there.
Christiana is driving, and she's driving straight to the volcano.
There it is.
There you go. But mom, mom.
Here's my notes for the wizard. In an attempt to defy aging, an elderly wizard ventured to Vulc Diablo of Avernus to plunge a magic item possessed by the spirit of a great being into the heart of Vulc Diablo. He believed the magic item would be destroyed and the spirit would be exiled to the abyss. But he also believed that the spirit would be allowed to take its final journey. To take this final journey, the spirit would be required to grant the one responsible one wish, a la the wish spell. Now, as you approach the volcano, rising ominously beyond the treacherous mire of Hellfire Geysers in Avernus, stands Vulc Diablo, a monstrous volcano edifice that has come to symbolize the very essence of infernal wrath and power. The mountain is not merely a geological feature, but a living testament to the malevolence. Thank you. Malevolence of the nine hells. Vulc Diablo stretches up into the crimson sky of Avernus, its peaks obscured by a ceaseless plume of thick, dark smoke and ash that creates an internal twilight around its base. The mountain slopes are steep and jagged, composed of blackened and charred rocks that seem to glow faintly with an internal fire. Rivers of molten lava meander down its sides, illuminating the mountain with a hellish flickering light. The very air around Vulc Diablo is superheated, filled and floating embers and pungent aroma of sulfur. Frequent eruptions and send molten rock and fiery ash spewing into the air, raining down on the surrounding landscape and further solidifying the mountain's dominance over its realm. Around the base of Vulc Diablo, the ground is an ever-shifting tapestry of cooled lava and hot mud, punctuated by smaller geysers of Fumaroles, F-U-M-A-R-O-L-E-S. Sure, that hiss and spit.
We can't see the word.
Oh, well, okay.
It's hot volcano stuff. It's hot. Damn hot.
Whoa.
I'm not meaning for you to read it. So, yeah, it keeps going and going and going. To the denizens of Avernus and other layers of hell, Vulc Diablo is both a beacon and warning. Its ever-present glow serves as a landmark for those navigating the treacherous landscape of the Nine Hells. While its eruptions and volatile nature are constant reminder of the chaotic and destructive forces at play in this infernal realm, in essence, Vulc Diablo stands as a sentinel at the boundary of the mire of Hellfire Geysers, guarding the deeper and even more dangerous territories of Avernus. Its looming presence is a symbol of unyielding and fiery spirit of the Nine Hells. So, that's where you're at.
Okay. Side note here. I have Bone Grinder in my inventory too. Were there 2 of them?
No.
Or just the one?
Just the one. And we gave it
And
to
we
him.
gave it to Glenn. Okay.
What would you need a hand?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Maybe it was because it was me and somebody. It was the 2 of us were ones wandering around.
You're the one that found it.
but then we gave it to Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I need to take it out of my equipment. Okay.
So you wander the foothills trying to find a path, working the maze of lava, trying to squeeze your war machine closer to the base of the volcano. Finally, you spot a opening, a cave, if it were, in the side of the volcano. The vehicle can't get much closer. You have to walk by foot.
Won't fit in the cave.
The car will not fit in the cave.
Darn it. I had indoor parking. Which is good when there's a volcano spewing, you know.
I mean, this is it, boys. This seems to be where you want to be.
Okay. No sign of giant, enormous demon.
No sign of ginormous demon.
And how tall? It said it's imposing. Like it's
The volcano is huge, but right there, half a mile away, you could see this opening in the side of the volcano.
Which is actively spewing into the sky.
Well, it is not pleasant. Yes.
I'm just wondering, are we better off to park the car here rather than put it up close to where?
Well,
Okay, melted.
you've gone as close as you dare with the vehicle.
Okay.
This last quarter mile, you're going by foot,
Okay. Or by fin, as the case may be.
or by fin, as the case might be.
Or by wing. I will be going by fin.
So
We're sharking out.
You're where sharking out. Okay.
we park the car. Christian remembers everybody to not leave anything visible in the car. Don't want anybody breaking in while we're gone.
Anyone that was in the lantern, you have a mad cackler on your hands, pounding on the doors.
That's right. We locked him in locked him in a closet or something.
Forgot about that.
Should we let him out?
No.
Why?
Why-
Okay, you want it out here. Welcome to
why
hell
is he
in
in
the
here
volcano.
disturbing our peace?
Say that again, Ken.
Why do we have him? Why is he in here disturbing our peace? Isn't he a hood ornament?
We locked him in there to
Get out of the thunderstorm.
get him. Yeah.
And not let the master tormentor or whatever tortures know what we're doing. Because there's other things we're doing.
We think he can see through him.
Or at least he
we
can,
know that.
Yeah.
like
That-
he's like a familiar, right? So,
That's the whole reason the cackler. Well, we don't necessarily know that, but we know the cackler is there to spy on us. So
Right. And now he'll just like draw out what if he's loud and screaming, he's gonna bring out whatever's around here.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Okay. So he's still locked in a closet.
This isn't funny.
Well, once
All right.
everybody's out of the lamp, we don't hear him, right?
exactly.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. All right. So you exit your vehicle and you're walking amongst this volcanic area, trying to find the cool path as you get to the opening of the volcano, which I don't have a map for. But as you do, the very smoke coming out of the ground forms into an elemental creature and starts flying and charging towards you.
Dun, dun, dun. It's an elemental creature made out of smoke.
Elemental creature made out of smoke.
Are we initiative or what are we doing?
We're gonna. Well, I'll do initiative if you want me to.
Well, if you're gonna give me a freebie.
do you have like a wind spell? Well, now's the time to use it.
It's quickly approaching you. What do? Someone speak up.
Cast a spell.
You cast a spell.
Gust of wind.
Gust of wind. All right. It looks something like this.
Watch the Chronicles of Riddick, right?
No.
What?
There's like an air element.
It's an air elemental this small.
It's pixelated, but it looks something like that.
A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction you choose.
I choose the direction of the elemental.
Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength throw or be pushed 15 feet away. And it disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames.
It needs to make a what?
Judgment call. Strength
Strength?
saving fail. Does this say? Oh,
Wow, is that laggy? 8. So your gust wind goes through and dissipates.
Yay.
Yay.
Job done.
All right. That was a cantrip, right?
No, it was a spell slot.
Nice.
Win for the DM.
All right. You make your way to Vulc Diablo.
So on this way up, I would be talking to Christian, and I would ask him, who his god is. I shouldn't say Martello. I would ask him who his god is and why he follows him.
Well, I actually, my primary is the god Tyr, Tyr, the lawful good god of law and justice. But I'm not unashamed to admit that I also pray to Tempest, who is the Lord of battles and the god of war. I feel like those two together sort of align with who I am and how I am. I'm all about justice, and I'm also not afraid to bring the pain to deliver it. And they both offer attributes that way. And having spent some time as being mentored by a paladin, who of course they're all about justice and fairness, sort of brought me into exposure to both of those, that way of thought and that way of life. And coming from a small town and having been raised in a family of faith, these gods were their backgrounds and their how do I want to say it? What they represent appealed to me, and I found myself in strong alignment with both of them. So those are the two that I put my prayers to, and when I need to, especially before battle.
So this Tempest, he is a he, right?
Yes.
I guess we're talking about gods, I guess, so they can eat whatever they want. So he doesn't care what the battle is for, or you just, if you're a fighting spirit, you can follow him?
Let's see here. I'm trying to look it up. Well, I mean, he can be on an army's side one day and against them the next. He's kind of fickle, but that's the way of war, right? Things ebb and flow. And he focuses on the big battles, not necessarily the day-to-day. That's why I feel like Tyr is, who's more about justice and, is well understood to be a lawful good god, whereas Tempest is more neutral, right?
Doesn't good and just get boring? Like when you see things that are the right way, but they're still unfair?
Well, that is a challenge, I must admit, but I'm more of a mind to focus on the greater departures from what's right. So, I spent some time in a town, dealing with the thieves and criminals and trying to clean up the place. And not very glamorous, but it's a necessary job. The small people who do the day-to-day, they don't deserve to be, squeezed or robbed from. So, yeah, well, it's not glorious, but it's very necessary. And having grown up the son of a blacksmith and somebody who worked for a living, that mattered to me. And, yeah, I mean, doing right and having things still go bad, yeah, that's such is life. But there's great satisfaction in setting straight their greater wrongs.
Have you ever angered your gods?
Oh, I'm sure like any human, I've strayed from the straight and narrow from time to time, but I don't know that I've ever felt the true repercussions of that. Nothing from on high, merely circumstance and the consequences of my own actions, which I have to own.
Well, they brought you here.
Well, I chose to come here.
That's true. And you came here for good reasons, right?
Absolutely. The opportunity to help all these people? Certainly.
Yeah.
This was a greater fix, right?
Surely this battle in hell is appealing.
Certainly. It allows me to bring all that time and training and mentoring to bear in a real consequential way. The notion of saving this town, that'll be huge.
Well, what about after? The fight will continue forever.
Indeed.
It sounds like something made for the Tempest follower.
It gives a person purpose. Have to have a purpose.
Does Marcus have a middle name?
Well, I appreciate you telling me all this. How did you become a worshiper of Tempest and Tor?
Hang on a second.
Who trained you? How did you learn the ways? I'm taking too much time. Cut it out.
Makes my job easy.
We're working on wording.
Well, Tyre, the lawful good god, was worshipped in my town. I grew up in that church.
So your father was a worshiper.
Indeed.
Okay.
Devout. I served as an acolyte and learned deeply of that, and then, sought to take some of that to the rest of the world. And along the way, as I mentioned, I met that aging paladin who introduced me to Tempest. As paladins are, while paladins are lawful good, they're also good at bringing the battle. Right?
Bring down the hammer.
Yes. So, between my youth and my adult life, I've learned about both, embraced both, and admittedly kind of take a little bit from each to make my own way.
Have you ever considered mentoring someone else?
Certainly. Would not be opposed to that. Another set of shoulders in the march for justice. Yeah, I would welcome that.
Well, it's a very honorable thing.
A lot of work to do in this world. Here and above.
I'm seeing that. Having been responsible for a lot of it myself.
Burn.
Thank you for telling me all of that.
Not at all.
Sharing.
Question: is Minnie with us?
Yes.
Okay. You stand outside of the mouth of this cave. You can see within the the cave is illuminated with a glow of lava throughout the tunnels. You can see the 20 feet in that the cave immediately splits left and right. There seems to be a sharp drop off to, we'll call it, is that your right, I guess, on this side. Sharp drop off where it's more gradual on the other side. There's in the background a low humming, almost chanting sound you can hear coming from somewhere deep in the caves.
So I guess we like the idea of going in this cave rather than trying to scale up the outside of the mountain or fly up there or something.
Yeah, well,
If it provides access to the same stuff,
Yeah.
might as well take the path of the least
Walking
path
up
of
is
least
probably
better than trying to fly.
not
Okay.
least resistance, but the close path,
Yeah,
bird in the hand, all that sort of thing.
it's a big mountain, right? It's
Yeah.
way out there.
yeah.
Okay. And I don't suppose you actually want to fly over the spewing open
And
maw
face
of a
the
volcano.
Balrog by myself. Sure, I like suicide.
Or the flying
What's
dragons
the
that seem
second
to
level
creep
of hell
out when
again?
he
Yeah.
comes around.
Dis.
This.
L2
You can go
electric
with
boogaloo.
this.
Oh,
go
so
with
a lot of electrical stuff going on, huh?
Oh,
And hell-
it's stormy
and hell
up there
too.
too.
Yeah.
Shock, shock, shock.
Oh, hey, I could make that up. Yeah. Second level hell is disco.
Really?
No, I just made that up, but it sounds fun.
It's all about staying alive, staying alive.
Yes,
Ow,
but if it's
ow,
all about
ow,
disco, that's a form of hell.
Staying alive, I think I'm dead. We're in hell.
We're in the first level of hell. The magic the wizard said, what do you say? Into the heart of Vulc Diablo.
We're going in the side.
This
That
is
sounds
well-
very heart-like to me.
I think we're going right into the heart.
Just follow these signs for the
Who would like to go first?
This way to the egress.
Christian. I'll go first.
Christiana boldly steps where no man has gone before.
I am no man.
She looks left or right. Steep slope. Not a steep slope. Humming seems to be coming from either direction.
Go that way.
Right.
You didn't have to tell him.
This way? This way?
Let's go steep way.
Steep.
Steep way. Olak and Minnie follow behind.
Yep.
And yeah, Ruckus.
Ruckus somewhere near. Anyone?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
just so people are aware, Olak does not have the bag of holding anymore. He destroyed it to get an infusion slot back.
What?
What was in it?
What about our plan B?
Yeah, the infusion slot. It was too important.
Okay.
Now you tell her. As you're walking down,
For making magic items.
But I had snacks in there.
Oh, I took everything out.
It did what with it?
It's in my backpack.
Going?
Except for my spare suit of armor, which I stuck in the portable hole while you weren't looking.
Plan B though is
as you
put-
step into the volcano,
combine
do you
portable
stay
hole and
in
then
dwarf
send us
form or
to
you
another
dare?
plane existence? But
Okay, good.
now we have no escape.
So everyone's following Christiana down the more steep path. Does anyone want to go the other way? Would you like to split the party?
Do it. Do
In a
it.
cave in the middle of
Fine, I'll go the other way.
What?
Gloin says, "You guys go that way. I'm going to go this way. Anyone coming with me?"
Pincher maneuver.
I think we'll probably meet in the middle.
We'll never see you again.
I'm
Well,
okay with that.
One way to find
Martello, you're at the back
One way to
near
find out,
him.
right?
You and Lulu. And Lulu's like, "Are you going to really let him go by himself?"
I think I can take care of myself.
Do we really want to take both primary healers away from the group?
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
I was going to go with you guys if you both go together.
Panlamere?
following the group as it is, except if he goes the other way.
I'm going to stick with the group.
If Martello goes the other way.
Gloin seems pretty confident he can handle
Ruckus,
himself.
you hear Gloin say, "I'm going the other way."
You'd probably be following the chalice, which is with Olak.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd let Gloin go off by himself. Lulu, go with him.
You know, technically,
At least Lulu could come
your
tell us.
lamp.
No,
Has
Lulu's
a
gonna stay
sentient
with
being in it.
Martello.
Yeah.
Technically,
Back up. Good point.
Technically, what?
his,
What, did he
his
say-
lamp has a sentient being in it.
Was it sentient or was it magical being? What was-
Sentient.
Sentient.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
You want to sacrifice your your
I like
sanctuary.
my lamp, but
It's a pretty cool lamp.
But that could be that
It's
could be a
really
backup.
helped you guys out a
Yeah,
lot.
it's
Give me a
extremely
backup
valuable
plan.
lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many wishes do you want, though?
Wish spell is 9th level. Very powerful.
I wish for 100 wishes.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's why. So if you read the wish spell,
Is that specifically in there?
that's why we.
Ixnay, I'm wishing for the more wishes.
Well, it's not so much that. There's a reason why Ken and I have been drafting the wording all day.
You have to be very careful.
You have to be
what
very
you wish
careful
for.
with like.
It's like a genie, right?
It's
You
it's
wish
yeah,
and-
it's exactly that.
Well, it's also a genie that we have in the chalice.
And we,
Yes.
and we already know our DM is devious.
Yep. Well, it also specifically says the DM can just decide the wish fails.
My
or there's
my wish is a
consequences.
5-page notarized document.
Submitted in writing intro.
Anyways,
Filled with blood.
After a lengthy committee.
All right, Christiana
But you
keeps
could-
moving down.
you could conceivably wish for, like, the blood of that we need to go across the map to get, like. But whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you could wish for.
One miracle at a time.
I really liked the example it gave in the spell of like wishing for someone dead, and it's the monkey paw wish where okay the person's now dead because you're now 500 years in the future, so they've died of old age.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Welcome
So,
to
Christiana, you
Lower
can start to
Intestine.
see the glow of lava as the side of the path is gone.
See, this is what I was wondering. So
we'll skirt the wall.
when the instructions we were given was to throw it into
The depths.
The heart.
The heart.
so does this count?
I don't think
Or
so.
we're sort of in the spleen, huh?
Yeah.
Sort of in this point. Yeah, so you get to this edge and you dare get as close as you want. You look down and some 50 feet below you, you see the surface of the lava.
Okay.
But the path does slope quickly.
Don't slip.
Somewhere you can see down, you hear the chanting. Some
That
guttural.
doesn't sound good.
Nope.
Gloin.
Maybe all volcanoes.
As you
sound
come
like
around the
this.
path, you see 3 humanoids standing there. Kind of.
Humanoids.
I heard.
Yeah.
I smell.
Humanoids.
Hopefully that
it's a
won't be a
snack.
problem for very much longer. Hopefully.
Kill them anyway, just for fun, just to be sure. I need to kill one.
Well,
I don't know if have I killed one in this turn.
I don't
Think so.
think so.
You didn't kill one of the
I don't
pig
think-
men.
I don't think anyone's met their requirements this turn.
Oh, they seem to be doing this like praying toward the lava.
I change. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, everyone remember that we're under the effects of the bless spell.
Yes.
We are?
Yep.
What's a bless spell?
Oh, that's right, because I said that
I
would
do.
just last all of next session, didn't I?
Yeah.
Who gave
1d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
that's a good thing. Good thing to have right now.
I don't remember why, but I wrote it down.
Olanthius give it
It
to
must
you?
be true.
I don't remember how you
Yeah,
got it.
because we freed all the spirits.
Yeah.
I have a soda.
I have a sticky note.
So what does it give us?
Plus, basically D4 to all your D20 rolls.
Okay.
Except not ability checks.
How about D6 rolls on it to get my flame back? No.
No. Yeah, you see 3 humanoids standing on the edge of the path, looking over the front of them. Well, you can't really see the front of them. The sides of you can see there's a glow, orangish glow that covers the front of them. A distinct heat is coming from. It's getting warmer the closer you get.
Yeah.
Check their fire resistance. They're humanoids. They're not devils or demons.
And this is what glowing sees primarily?
Yes.
So they may be resistant, but they're not going to be immune.
Christiana, you look down into the lava, and you see another one of those smoke creatures kind of floating above it. This map brought to you by the Dungeon Alchemist map making program I have.
So we'll keep going on our side.
Yeah, you keep going, and you know your tendency is to follow the wall, but then you come to a bridge, some 20 feet above. You can see more clearly now that the wall goes down to a plateau, and along that plateau are humanoids.
Oh, there's more there. It described the gray versus the.
Yeah, there's some that have, and so these are all more dwarvish size cultists. Some have exposed arms. Some are wearing hoods with gray beards. So there seems to be two different types of cultists here. You see along the edge into the fire, you see not a creature made of smoke, but more of a creature made of the very lava that seems to be simmering below.
Lava element. Okay.
And you're some
Got a few problems with this
as
trip.
you slowly manage your way down the steep path. I don't know what's got my computer. It's extra laggy. I'll just put you guys in the fire. You don't care, right?
Hot.
Any actions, reactions? That's what you see. They seem to be well preoccupied with whatever mumbo jumbo they're chanting toward the lava.
I think we do not want whatever this is to happen. Based on all the chanting we have seen over the last week.
They look friendly enough. I think we should go ask them if this is the heart of the volcano.
So you just walk up there?
No.
Sure.
Alright. And Minnie is there, like,
Unless
putting an arrow on his bow.
unless
ready to
Olak
go.
stops Christiana.
So what are the distances you've got listed there?
So, well, you don't know because you're not quite up there yet.
Well, I want to
He's
get
talking about
within.
stuff on his side.
I want to get within 30 feet of them.
All right.
Are they within 10 feet of each other?
Seemingly pretty close to it.
I almost hate to waste this.
All right.
No, not bad.
You get to here, and now you're 30 feet of the first one.
No. 30 feet of both of them.
And-
3 of them.
Well, let's see how far close you need to be to get this last one.
Come on.
All right, that's about right.
I'm sure it's 30-foot cone. I don't want to do that. I am.
Jamie says, "Hey guys, I had her check to see if we were echoey. I fixed the problem. How you like the new camera, huh?"
Okay.
Hi. We are venturing into Vulc Diablo, where our gang thinks they can plunge a sentient magic item and trade it for a wish.
Thanks.
That
I
knows.
don't like the way he's saying.
Yeah, I don't like this. Knows they can do this.
believes they can do this.
So
A, if they survive. B, if it actually is true. It's gonna be true. But if they can survive. Gloin has decided to wander off on his own and has come up to passing 3 humanoids chanting, staring over an abyss of lava. What does Gloin do? He sneaks up within 30 feet. They seem to be well distracted over whatever.
Yep. Are they within 10 foot of each other?
Yeah, well, obviously the first one's not 10 feet of the third one.
Oh, darn. Okay, never mind.
I mean, the icon is 5 feet, so there's about 5 feet in between. So if you want to say the first 2 are within 10 feet of each other,
Is it 10-foot radius?
That's
Yeah,
just a bunch of
okay.
stuff.
Never mind, it's a
He's
10-foot
still eating that
radius.
shimmer ring. You got it.
okay.
I am going to turn
No, I just
into...
ran across it. And
Yeah, Avernus.
Roll guard.
does some good damage.
So,
Yeah, it's had a good opportunity to, like, for radiant damage.
Yeah.
what other wishes have you guys been thinking about?
No,
Just the one.
Just the one.
To free him of his obligation.
You turn into Grolgark.
And you know, of course, as a
Right.
dragon, I'm immune to...
Immune or
Or-
resistant? I think it's
Yeah,
resistant.
resistant
I think it's
is
resistant.
Another wish. We could ask for like the blood of whatever that we're looking for. I mean, there's or wishing transported to the sword.
Damage immunities. Fire.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
I, as a dragon, I want to have to do this as a dragon. I am going to cast Flame Strike.
I've already.
This
Okay.
Okay.
doesn't leave us a safe place to sleep in. I'm gonna have food to this.
It's warm.
It's food.
It's food.
Now,
Yeah, it's a safe
Food
place.
for you.
no.
No.
Wait,
Back.
oh, the
I can
lamp.
conjure up a
Oh,
banquet
oh.
anytime
I
I
thought you were
want.
talking about the volcano.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about
Like,
the
yeah, it's warm as food.
That's gonna be like 6.
Warm your food over the fire.
I'm going to cast Flame Strike.
You cast. You turn
On
into.
those 3.
You turn Grolgark. You cast your Flame Strike. Read the spell.
Oh, you're going to love this.
3 dragons appear.
A vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range, must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 46 fire damage and 46 radiant damage on a failed save.
Fire and radiant.
No,
It's holy fire.
How much damage?
46 fire and 46 radiant. Although this is at 6th level, it might be more than that. At higher levels, when you cast a spell, the fire damage or the radiant damage, your choice, increases by 1d6. So the radiant damage will increase.
I'm giving them disadvantage because they don't see you coming. They are totally distracted. The first one. 7. Natural 1.
He's dead.
Really severely damaged.
Of course, they all miss.
Double 20.
And so 46 and what else was the other one?
Is he going to ask me?
I'm asking you to tell me what the damage is. 46
So
was 1.
read the damage statement again.
Sounds like you rolled it.
Did it roll the damage for you? I think it did.
Well, the radiant damage was only 7, but it didn't ask me.
So if it didn't roll right,
46.
if it didn't roll right, then
Just-
ignore the roll and
Just tell me the damage.
yeah, just read the damage.
Well, it said 25 total damage, but
No, read from the spell. What does it say?
He doesn't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I did read it.
Well, I'm asking.
A creature takes 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage
Alright.
And then
on a failed save.
Yeah.
on a higher level,
At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 6th level or higher, which this was a 6th level spell, the fire damage or the radiant damage of your choice increases by 1d6 for each slot level above
All right.
5th.
So 5d6 plus 4d6 is 9d6.
You know what?
Life is a lot easier with regular dice.
This is
On
the
the-
fire damage. 10 and 7 is 17. This is the radiant damage. 7 and 6 is 13 and 18.
18. Yeah.
18 radiant.
So I mean, they're struck and they cringe and they're and they manage to turn around to see who they're selling. They see this dragon. Their eyes grow wide. They cross their arms across their chest and they fall back into the lava.
I didn't kill one?
Well, they all fall into the lava.
That's not the question I asked.
You can fly down in there and investigate.
he's asking for his curse.
Yeah.
As far as your curse is concerned, you do feel satisfied.
Okay, good. And I am immune to fire, so I can fly into that lava without a problem. I think. I'm not going to, but
I mean, you feel the immense heat of fire. But it's like sitting next to the fireplace for you.
yes.
Sitting underneath like a cat sitting in the sunlight.
Yeah, that's why cats sit. Okay.
You look down and you see their bodies enveloped in into the lava. They didn't scream. A voiceless. They just fall back into the lava.
Because they died instantly. That's what you're getting at, right?
And
I don't think so.
And it's just like you've thrown something into a bonfire and you see it just kind of sit there and it's enveloped by the flames and it poof,
This is a losing proposition.
and it falls.
guys, I'm telling you.
But he said, as far as your curse is concerned, you got credit for.
Yeah,
Killing him.
We're still gonna die.
Christiana.
Take the W, man.
So Christiana's gonna. Well, she was gonna ask. Did the others react at all?
No, they didn't. They seemed focused on their chanting.
Okay.
Oh, if anything, it got a little louder.
Did you ask him something?
She's going to.
Oh, okay.
Now
So-
ask for directions.
Olak, Christiana steps forward to go talk to him. Do you grab her at all?
And would probably tell you.
I'll
You know, I'm gonna
go
go.
with
I'm gonna go ask them before. What are you saying?
Teddy's going with you.
Olaf's going with you.
Oh, going with this. Okay.
Ruckus is following too.
So you say, so this is where the mass sacrifice is?
Drooling.
Is this a cult? Is this where the cult is?
I better start
Oh.
lettering up the demon. I've been saying some bad things about him.
So, Ruckus is drooling and wide-eyed. So you know.
I mean, we can't stop you if you decide to.
Go for it, big man. This is your chance. How many's there?
Nowhere near enough to satisfy you. Is it?
I mean, you
It's
see
a
what
start.
you see what you see. 3, 6, 9 here.
I
Christian
say,
would walk.
I say 6.
I guess we're going in order by marching order here.
Christiana, there's a one in gray robes and one more in heavily tanned. And you tap on their shoulders, and they don't stop. They are of focus. They are very sturdy, heavily firm built people. It's amazing to you that the one with the bared shoulders could stand this heat with no covering. You are all very uncomfortable in this. As you got to this bottom lower, you are now, the edge is, the lava is just 10 feet below the edge of the surface.
Now Cristiano wishes she had the bikini armor.
He would be getting a nice tan. Or roasting, whichever you want to call it.
Oh.
You tap in the shoulders, and they kind of just shake you off, and
Did we see what happened with our dragon buddy across the way there?
Christiana might have. Christiana would have saw three things.
Big ball of flame.
A big ball of flame, but instead of shouts of terror and pain, they just kind of wrap themselves as if they sacrificed themselves to the lava.
No, we can't see glowing though, so we don't. Right?
Yeah, well,
I'm up there.
at this point,
But
I'm
you're
higher
you're
than they are.
you're
Yeah.
up there and we're
yeah,
down here.
That's
so.
right. That is most of 100 feet above you. That's what the numbers are. The distance from the surface to the lava
okay.
below.
Yeah, because I was going up and you guys are going down steeply. So until I get to the edge, you won't see me.
All right, let's roll initiative. I think it's initiative time.
Why, they're just going to let you kill them. Aren't they? Want your wine or not?
Ready for mine?
I've already got my wine.
17.12.
Hold on. Everyone's figuring it out. Just spreading my wine.
Oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Rolling?
Initiative.
I don't know. Once you've delivered the bribe, you can't take it back.
Initiative, there it is.
All right, Martello.
11.
Want to roll for Lulu? Panlamir.
17.12.
Gloin.
18.
Lulu.
16.
Ruckus.
14.
Olivia is not with us. Who am I missing? Christiana.
20.
Nice. Olak.
23.
Dang.
14. I'm going last.
11.
All right.
We get yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
17.
So 20, a 12, and a 3. Yeah.
Did someone have an 18?
I had 17 plus.
Yeah. Gloin had 18.
Yeah, I had 18.
All right.
Did you say you rolled a 17 and you're going last, right?
No, you rolled 15.
14.
Second last. Oh, 14.
I have an
Olak.
11, so I'm last.
You
Olak's first.
Yeah, you seen Christiana tap on the shoulders of the cultists, and they kind of pull their shoulder away and focus again, refocus on their chanting.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well. So Olak is going to walk this
That's a
way,
little shit, isn't it?
and then he's going to use his fancy new chain and take a swing at that cultist.
Okay.
They weren't hurting anybody.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
So they weren't hurting anybody.
Through this.
As your chain makes connection to the shrouded dwarven sized cultist, it feels like you've wrapped your
They're
chain
calling on
around a
calling on
stone, a
something.
rock.
Probably that Balrog.
Interesting.
But still, what kind of damage did you do? Not the kind. How much?
9 slashing,
9 slashing.
and it's a +1, so it's magical slashing.
Sure. So 9.
And then I'm going to 9, and then I'm going to use its tripping feature. Ignore that roll.
Okay.
It's a fancy spiked chain. So an opposed athletics check. This is what I'm trying to do. You're ahead of me.
Oh, a 19 on the die. Strength is +3.
Yeah, that's gonna beat me. Okay, so nothing happens
It's
there.
it's almost like he's one with the ground, very ground he's standing on.
Yep.
Did you roll your
That's
plus?
unfortunate.
Did you roll your plus?
Yeah,
D4?
what about your
Oh,
bless?
bless.
Oh, I did not roll my d4.
Yeah, so you're looking for a 22,
Well, that's not gonna happen.
right? Because he had
After
a
20.
apparently I rolled as Christiana, but you had a 19 plus 3 is 20, 22.
Yeah. So that's swing number 1, and then he's gonna pull it back and try to do the same thing again.
Okay.
A 28 to hit,
Jeez.
Nope. Yeah, that barely just barely hits.
just barely.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's only 6 slashing damage. And then he'll do the athletics check again to try to trip him.
All right. Let's actually touch this guy so we.
So that's an 18.
Yeah. With that, he tumbles over. Right, that's what you're doing. You're knocking him prone. Yep, he's prone.
Trying to trip him. All right. And then Minnie is just gonna shoot some arrows at that guy.
Okay.
20, 18, 11, and 10 to hit.
What the?
Shoots some arrows, huh? So
Yeah, 4.
the 20 and 18 hit.
All right, so that's 8 piercing and then 7 piercing.
All right, they don't seem to do as much damage as you might have hoped.
They are magical.
Oh, they are magical. Well, maybe they did do
Olaf
it.
put one of his infusions on Minnie's bow to make it better.
I see. Well, then he would be down. And instead of, slumping over organically, he kind of crumbles to stone.
He was shooting a different one.
I'm sorry. The one I have highlighted, not correct?
No, I was shooting this one.
Oh,
The one that was closer to Minnie.
my bad. He's gone.
Just crumbled.
His
like
arrows
it's-
did enough to kill him? Wow.
Well, he hit him twice, and then Minnie hit him twice.
No, I was other one.
I'm sorry.
Olaf and Minnie did not target the same one.
Oh. My bad. How much damage Minnie did? 15 total?
Yeah, 15 total.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay. We're done.
Alright. The cultists. Chanting changes ever so slightly, and rising from the lava are. Ooh, my.
Not good.
18? 18 what?
+3.
Freshly baked humanoids. We can hope.
Oh, I'm on the
One
wrong
from the oven.
keyboard.
Roasted.
One can hope.
Holy shit.
They all have to be right here.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they summon them just in a different room?
Yeah, well, spread out a little, Well, shit, that might change what I want to do.
So there's 5, there's 10, there's 15. I said 18.
Getting closer. Start chomping.
Those aren't humanoids.
Yeah, we don't
Well,
know
I
what they
don't know.
are
I don't
yet.
know. It's true.
Those are the smoke elementals.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you're right.
get that gust of wind ready.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Oof. And those are the lava elementals. I thought you said 18.
I did. Then I rolled for the other kind.
No.
Jeez. And got another 18.
The good news is a good strong wind took some out. Okay. That was the cultist's turn.
So those are smoke elementals and element?
Something the same shape, but these are made of the very lava that.
not so much.
Okay. Christiana.
Well, that's
The rising from the lava, from the edge, coming above, is a whole wall of those smoke creatures that you saw earlier.
well, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do against
Oh.
them.
And just to, for the idea here, the cultists step forward,
And
the
into.
no, yeah, they just jump in.
Just trying to help you out here.
Yeah, thank you. And the are surrounded by these, basically a wall of these mephits surround them.
Did Olaf get an opportunity attack when that one wandered off?
Olak, how did you?
Or were you not?
He never got into base contact.
Okay.
He's trying out the whip. He's figuring out what it can do.
Okay.
What about Christiana?
He's
And
now
she's
learning that he needs to get in base contact for opportunity.
tapping on.
Sure,
Okay.
but that puts you here.
Well, you get an opportunity attack before he walked away.
Right. So basically, the mephit and the dude trade spots, but take your swing
Okay.
if that's what you want to do. I mean, you were being so kind and genteel before.
Now you want to get vicious. Ooh.
Yeah, walk away from me.
Hey, I was talking to you.
Yeah. Well, they're the ones who conjured up an army. I was just trying to be nice. And then,
Army hasn't done anything yet.
key word.
Could we not just chuck the chalice, like, right now? I mean, do we really need to fight 18 somethings?
We don't really know. The instructions were a little
I
vague.
don't know if this counts as.
I thought it was very clear.
Is this
The heart?
Is this the heart of the?
Sure looks like it.
Well, it is a burning pool of lava. You're right. It doesn't have the word heart. There's no sign here saying.
That's what we're looking for. It's
Welcome
some,
to the heart
flashing
of-
side. Exactly.
That's right. If we throw it in the spleen of the volcano, it might not work. We don't know.
But you do feel
We're
like
inside the mountain.
inside this
Yeah,
mountain,
right.
this is as low as you can get.
Okay. So
But you don't have the chalice.
no, but Olak's next to me, and he just took his turn.
This all could have been avoided.
What was that?
You
Ken?
can offer suggestions.
Yes.
Give me the chalice, I'm throwing it in. And then it all goes to shit.
And who makes?
I was gonna say, this assumes we survive
Well,
this round.
at this point, you can't even see the lava for all the smoke methods that are there.
True, but I can see Olak still.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So. Cristiano would say to Olak, "Give me the chalice and I'll take it and throw it."
Okay.
And
You,
I mean, it's probably just.
you said those words.
yeah, what does Ulok do?
You want to use
Well, fair enough. Yeah, it's not his turn.
you want to use your reaction, I suppose. I'll let you use your reaction to toss her
Sure.
the chalice.
I'll toss her the chalice.
You haven't used your action yet.
I have not. I'm working on that.
Here's your hook shot. Woo! You got to clear a lot of guys.
Yeah. How far does 30 feet take me? Like, yeah, kind of around.
Should
that.
take you 30 feet.
Yes, thank you. Not.
Ken's got jokes.
You could get to the heart, the middle of that lava.
And then not in the.
He said
lava.
heart. You heard him.
Yeah.
You did say heart.
Yeah.
I did
yeah,
say
so-
I did use that word. So that dude is pretty much 30 feet. Okay, maybe just on the other side of that dude. I'll let you go there. I don't know what you're doing.
I am using Misty Step.
All right. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Yep. Bamf.
Okay.
Gotta have the right tool.
Really should let you right click on it.
But he said the heart is there.
Yeah, okay.
So
Kind
much
of
That made
more like the mitten, but okay.
Bamf. You're right next to Mr. Comley here.
yeah. I would move like a half step away, so I'm in between the two,
All right.
and then
He takes his opportunity attacks and shoves you in the. No,
I would say he's busy chanting.
If anything, he's busy being startled by your sudden arrival.
no. He is very focused on his chanting.
So she's gonna wind up her best throw
Okay.
and chuck the chalice.
Oh, I even checked this out.
Chalice made of lava. Oh.
Pay no attention to the ball.
Pay no attention to the other.
Off stage.
From an 80s
And it
video
starts
game.
to sink into the. All right, that's your turn. Gloin. You look down and you can barely see your companions now. For all these creatures, smoke and lava creatures that have risen from the fiery depths, and as they did, bam! On the far side of the lava pit, Christiana appears between two of the cultists, and she takes a chalice that she has in her hand and she flings it into the middle of the lava pit.
Okay.
Into the,
You see it.
the heart of the lava pit.
You see it sink glowingly. It glows yellow, orange, and the remainder of it's blue as it starts to sink into the lava pit. What do you do?
Throw up your arms in victory. We did it.
Yay! I don't know. I haven't seen anything come out of it yet.
Yeah.
So I am moving to the edge and will be prepared to rescue my companions if those entities.
Now you are 100 feet above.
Yeah, you can swoop down.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just telling you.
But I can only move 60 feet.
Even flying?
What is it?
Your flying speed's got to be better than that.
No, flying speed's only 60.
Really?
Swimming speed's 62, I think. Why just takes... Okay.
Come on. Who's up next?
So you're holding an action to try to help someone if they somehow fall into the lava.
Yeah, flies 80 feet. I'm sorry. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So much better.
But I still...
It is
I
better.
won't get there.
Get him in range to nuke something.
So
if
what are
he
you
wanted
doing?
to.
I'm going to... I'm not going to assume that they're automatically going to attack everybody, but I will... So I will not take offensive action yet. It threw me off the way these guys all turned around and just fell. And I don't understand what's going on. So I'm going to
Hold an action to do something.
hold an action to fly down towards the all the army there. Do a strafing after.
When
Only 80 feet.
when something happens, you're going to do something. Help me out.
If they take an offensive action against any of my team, I will launch myself and fly down towards them.
Okay.
And at 80 feet, I will then, well, yeah, like fire's going to have any impact on any of that.
You'll do something.
Those are lava creatures.
But you
and
need to
see
tell
it.
me what action you're holding. If you right now, all I've heard is if they attack, you're going to charge at them. No offensive attack, nothing. You're just going to charge at them.
Yeah, I'll hit them with my flame.
Your fire breath?
Yeah.
With your fire breath. All right.
Which will actually be a waste of time, but whatever.
Might do something.
Okay. That was going Panlamir.
Could do a weakening breath.
So I will shout out, are we going or are we staying? No hearing.
You would have seen Christiana kind
Roll
of
it.
bamf, and then maybe like over their heads, see, maybe.
You hear, I threw it in!
Alice in the air.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how loud it is.
Yeah, well, there's definitely a loud ambient noise between the chanting and the sound of the bubbling of the
lava,
volcano.
yeah.
And next to you, the answer you get is, we're eating.
So I will step 10 feet into the center of that empty space there.
Yeah.
And I will cast Magic Circle, which will create a 20-foot diameter circle, 20 foot tall. And I will name the elementals are the spirits or the things that cannot enter the circle. And so basically I say, come into the circle to protect yourself.
A 20-foot what? Radius?
Diameter.
And so hopefully you can get all these guys?
Well, I don't think I can get everybody, but
Is it diameter or
Making-
radius?
Diameter.
He's making a safe space.
yeah. I'm making a safe space in the center there in case the ball rod comes out. But that's not going to help, really. So I'll have to recast it.
So that'd be 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
10
down
foot,
to 10.
10-foot radius?
20 foot diameter.
My computer's being a little bit laggy, so
Mm,
that's a reason.
Well, 10.7 is fine. Still 10.
9.9, 9.8 is pretty good too. Where would you like to center it?
On me.
All right, it gets you.
Now, the two gray things.
That are half in, half out.
They
Yeah.
get pushed out.
All right.
So I'll share this, Dave, so you can.
Are the gray things the elementals? Because you said elemental, but we've
Yeah,
got
only
Muffets.
elementals.
Okay, so the
I can
gray
only
things
name
are
one
elementals.
Smoke elementals.
Okay, just checking.
The red ones are fire elementals, I think. Or lava elementals.
Gotcha. Okay.
He said they were all elementals.
All right. The protective shield surrounds you, and two of the smoke elementals, smoke methods, get pushed away. That's your turn.
That's my action. Bonus action will be to. Come on. Cast I'll cast Magic Stone and
Is that
Let me
a
show-
cantrip?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 pebbles. Yeah,
On deck is Lulu.
so that's my turn. After I do that.
That's your turn. Lulu will fly into your protective. Sure.
Can I free action and give her those?
Sure. You give her those and she goes, right? And so she makes a throwing attack.
Yes. And she rolls 1d6 plus my.
But she has to hit first, right?
Right. Plus my modifier.
She spits out 2 of them.
+5. Yeah.
Smoke. All right, the 12 hits. What hits with one of the magic?
So
Rocks?
1d6 +5 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so she bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't say it, so we're gonna take 1 out. One dissipates as she just poofs it. And when it does, though, there is a lingering effect of they explode in a dark smoke cloud. Death burst. When the mephit dies, it leaves behind a cloud of smoke that fills a 5-foot radius sphere centered on its base. The sphere is heavily obscured. So this space is heavily obscured. Okay, that's Lou's turn. Ruckus.
Okay. Could you measure from me to the gray cultist down there that Olak hit with his chain?
Yep. $40 feet.
40. Okay. What about the gray cultist that Minnie shot with the arrows? I'm partial to people who are bleeding.
He is surrounded by mephits.
I can't push through there.
No. Just like if there were other creatures there.
Man. So. Okay. So Ruckus's instinct is he wants to go for that second one that we measured, the cultist up there.
Up here.
Yep. But then he'll find he can't get there.
Right. He's stopped here.
Okay. So then he pisses him off. So he does. Where is it?
Level 6 gust of wind.
Well, no. Wait, so what? But you said these things were made out of lava, right?
No,
Or just
no,
the red
red
ones?
ones.
The red ones are lava, the gray ones are smoke.
Oh, okay.
So you could get your puff on and
Yeah,
That's his
that
action.
is a lower. Actually, that's a lower spell than the other one I was looking at. But then this does. If you do this, 3d10 as opposed to. Okay. So he's gonna do a thunder step.
Nice.
So I teleport to a spot I can see.
So you didn't move, you did the teleport instead?
No, I ran over there and then I did it.
Okay.
So
Yeah?
I need you to get that out of the way so I can.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. So I'm going to teleport down just to the right of the other gray cultist.
Here?
Yep. Basically cut off his escape route down the path there. So I
Bam.
teleport there, and then where I was, everything within 10 feet of me, of the spot I left, needs to do a Constitution failing throw. Alright.
nice.
Which will be several of them, and hopefully not.
How many feet?
No, 10 feet,
feet.
of the 10-foot radius of the spot I left.
Yeah, so that's just 2 creatures
Of
on
where
the
I
side.
left.
Oh,
Up
where
there.
you left.
So
Yeah.
right there.
Here.
Yep.
Well,
So that great cultist and the 3 mephits around him probably.
well, at least.
Maybe
I
more.
mean, it's the same as his.
How much
his
damage?
Circle. Well, they have to do a con failing throw.
Or take.
Or take 3d10 or half as much. If they
All right,
save.
roll your 3d10.
Uh, 11.
11 total.
Maybe I'll do better than that. Hang on.
Don't forget your bless.
Oh,
On damage? Not damage.
Oh,
it's not on damage.
No, just on D20 rolls.
Okay,
I already
but I
tried-
but I
already
have
tried
I could do some sorcery points to roll again. I think. Hang on. Can I? Is it one of my...
Come on, buddy. Come on. Gotta keep those toesies warm.
There's something wrong with you.
There we go.
I draw the line on sock on sock.
Spend a sorcery point to re-roll up to 6. Okay, I'm spending a sorcery
There's
point
worse things than sock on
Oh,
sock.
yeah, for sure.
to re-roll to my dice. 14. Okay, so 14 if they failed,
Okay.
half as much if they passed. And the cultist was already damaged.
Yeah, cultist is already damaged. Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
This is +2. 15.
It was against a... Where'd you go? A 19.
All right. This cultist falls to stone.
I killed him.
Killed that. Yes.
One down.
47 to go.
The number can't be that high.
I think it's probably
It's
close.
high.
30s.
Remember that time where we tried to help him and we ended up
Telling everybody.
telling everyone about it?
No, I don't remember that. I think you're making it up.
Remember he had to kill like half a town's worth of little imps or whatever?
It didn't do any good because they all saw him change.
Well, a few of them then lured him, and yeah.
So, is this really? Are we just going to let this be the ruckus show? I mean, should we not be killing these things on his behalf?
No, let him do it.
Well, I'm
If
assuming
he can.
these lava things are not humanoid, right?
Yeah, those aren't humanoid.
Just the cult. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, elementals.
Okay. Mephit's turn.
Or methods.
All right. Let's see here.
Why am I a method? You haven't got. Oh,
They're so slow to move.
it's the horde's turn before you, I guess.
Yeah, well, when you roll an 11, you come in last.
So they all move up. Many of them are bouncing off the shield, right? They can't get through, regardless of where I move them. So it looks like you each are going to have 3 on you. Sharknado, 3 on you, and 3 on Christiana. We're going to say that. All right. Starting with Christiana, this is the fire breath. 3 mephits exhale a 15-foot cone of fire. You need to roll 3 dexterity saving throws, Christiana.
Does Bless help with?
The dexterity saving
Saving
throws?
throws.
Yeah, should.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So 3.
Matter of fact, let's was to keep it easy. Yeah, I need I need Martello. I need Minnie. I need Olak. I need Ruckus, Christiana to all give me dexterity saving throws. 3 dexterity saving throws. You may use your bless on each roll.
So at least a 22 on the first one.
Okay, that's 1.
That passes.
Yes, 22
Okay.
passes.
Does a 14 pass?
14 does pass.
Okay. So it was at least a... I didn't roll the d4, so it was at least a 22, a 14, and a 14.
That's a good point. You can just roll the d20. If you pass that, you don't need your d4.
Yeah.
3 d20s, and if any of them are 10 or less, roll your d4.
What are
3
the odds?
d20s.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Okay.
You said a 10 or less?
Yeah.
So Olak got hit at least once.
D4's not going to help.
10 meets it,
Well.
beats it.
Unless there's a plus already to it.
So if you roll an 8 or
What's your
lower,
dexterity?
then you roll
For
a D4.
sure.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's -1.
No, 9 or lower.
9 or lower.
9
Oh.
you would get, so
Yeah, meets
8
it,
or lower.
beats it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Minnie
8 or lower.
got a 15, 18, and 10.
Okay, those all pass.
And then Olak got a 9, 20, and 14.
So Olak would take 7 points of damage. We'll
I
call
don't
it.
suppose it's cold damage.
No, it's fire damage.
No, that's unfortunate.
So even the smoke have cinder breath. So
I mean, it could be ice fire.
Martello, what'd you do?
a 14, a 12, and a 4, and even if you put a 4 on the 4, it's an 8.
So you're gonna take 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Ruckus, which
I had 2 passes and 1 fail. So
7
same thing.
points of fire damage. Yep. Okay. That. Yeah. Oh yeah. So you saw them charge.
And the bless squeaked it out.
I swoop down 80 feet, which is my flying speed, and at the end of 80 feet, I'm going fire breath 30-foot cone.
Which direction?
Yeah, so straight at Olak.
And it's 55 points of fire damage, which will be ineffective, I'm sure.
Well, hang in there. Some's better than none.
Well, if they're immune to fire, I mean, I
Well-
can't imagine the lava.
These are low-level creatures, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the smoke,
Well, anyway,
the smoke ones might evaporate.
30 feet.
80 feet. Yeah, the 30-foot cone, right. Sorry.
Does that look pretty good?
Yep. Because it's not touching him.
Yeah, it's not touching me.
Yeah, I gave you a point one grace there. All right, so let's
Your
see.
beard's going to get singed just a bit,
Damage immunity, fire,
of course.
and that's the smoke method. So the magma, damage immunity, fire.
Yeah.
So nice try. I didn't know. I had to check.
Yeah. Look impressive.
Okay. That was your held action. That was Martello is next.
All right.
You're surrounded by 2 smoke and 1 fire.
Right. Great.
2 by smoke, 1 by fire.
Well,
I got turn 2. Let's get my neck.
let's see. First things first.
If I turned, I was running my foot up his leg, so he got a little frisky with me.
I know.
Other than straight ahead.
I haven't noticed you yet.
Yeah, I've hit you a couple times. I'm trying to
I got long
hang
legs.
back. Yeah, I got long enough legs.
I want to do toesies. Footsies.
Let's see what kind of that.
I would say April doesn't seem to mind, but that's not always true.
I'm not. Yeah,
Especially when
not
they're
even-
cold in the middle of the night.
I'm going to stick my cold feet between her legs.
Hello.
Well, what are you doing in there then? I know. I'm just kidding. Bartell, what are you doing, bud?
Well,
You got all your cards there.
I know, but I don't know that much of any of them are going to do anything to these things. And I'm trying to decide whether Moonbeam would be a good thing because we've used that for.
Radiant damage will definitely hurt him.
But it meant engulfed in ghostly flames. But flames. But is it Moonbeam is radiant though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's radiant then.
All right. Then
I guarantee you, radiant against anything down here is good.
Well, that's what I was kind
Because
of
there's
banking
nothing
on.
good down here.
All right. So
We're down here. We're good, right? Right?
Well, most of us.
Maybe.
All right. So I will cast.
Nothing we're going to encounter is good down here.
So I'll cast Moonbeam,
Okay.
which gives me a. Where is it here? So 5-foot radius or 10-foot diameter.
Wrong
Okay.
thing.
Too bad you're not immune to radiant. You could just put it right on you.
That's all right.
I'm resistant to radiant.
Okay.
5 foot
To
radius.
my
Yes.
armor.
That looks
Armor.
good.
Wow.
Because you're wearing a tinfoil hat.
Okay.
All right.
And let's park it. Yeah, like. Again, I don't want to hit Minnie or anybody important, but
Yeah, but you might be able to hit
that
that.
looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that crew.
All right. What kind of damage does it do?
It's not the armor. I'm just resistant to radiant damage.
I'm assuming it's radiant. The little light symbol looks radiant.
It's the minerals you use to dye your hair.
And it's doing.
Reflected movie.
Like chromium oxide.
Let's do that. What was I at?
I'll take your word on that.
A week from Saturday.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sandra.
3d10.
Pictures with Santa.
Yeah.
I thought about responding to that post on Facebook with a picture of me sitting on your lap.
I have lots of pictures. I would love it if you'd send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You want to try again? Big boy.
I do actually. I might.
You do have your own
I have
dog
my
now.
own dog now.
You do have
They
your
need
own
to do
dog now.
Constitution failing throw.
My son and girlfriend could find another stray cat and bring that. How about that?
I love cats.
Off the street that have fleas?
Surely you
Didn't
cleaned it up.
necessarily have fleas.
I know. But it could have. I wasn't going to let it roam
Last
around
year
my
Noel
house.
came. I got to meet Nala.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he and his family came with her, but
They
you
could
know,
bring Princess Maggie, who was in that. I showed you the picture of it.
you can't sit on my lap.
All right. These are Constitution
Yes.
Not
plus
mine.
1 to each of
She
these.
can, but you can't.
So looks
Because I
like
don't own a dog.
15. Is it 15?
Fail.
All right. 16 or 17?
Those will pass.
All right. So 2 passed, 3 failed. How much damage?
15.
15 points of damage to each
Radiant.
of those. Yeah, there's no vulnerability to radiant.
Oh, really? They're not immune to it, though.
They're not immune to it, correct? That did seem effective.
Excellent. So that was an action. And then let's see here. Let's go over here. Action, we want action, ACT, ION. Lots of things, but not anything I don't think we can do here. Yeah, spells lost
So
that we
crowded.
win. Extra weapon attack. No. Huh. Now, the Moonbeam
Was a spell.
is a spell, and it's a concentration spell.
That's right. If you get
So-
hit, you have to concentrate on it.
Right. But as far as bonus actions go,
Still have a bonus action, but if
right, but I can't do. Can I cast a spell?
you can cast a cantrip.
A spell that's not a concentration spell?
No,
No, only cantrip.
because you've cast a spell already this turn.
Got it.
But if he casts a spell with his bonus action, then his action had to be an action.
Yeah, you kind of lost me on that. Can he not cast his cantrip now?
Not as his bonus action, since he's already done a spell as his action.
Can't cast
It's a
two
it's a
spells.
stupid
right.
rule, and I would vote we ignore it. But
That's okay.
We've always cast bonus action and action. As long as it's
But
a
not
cantrip,
two
right?
spells in the same turn.
Well,
As long as it's a
if,
cantrip.
if you cast a spell with your bonus action, the only other type of spell you can cast is a cantrip with your action.
But what if you cast a
if you cast a spell with your action, you cannot cast a cantrip with your bonus action.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
because
Unless
you
the
then-
spell specifically says you can.
Yeah.
Like a healing.
Yeah, it could be there's a specific case or something.
I think a healing word, maybe. One of those healing spells you can do as bonus action.
So if it says the cantrip says bonus action, then you can.
You can, yes.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay. How about
it's just
this?
it's just a general spell casting rule to keep people from casting like fireball and then
Another fire.
misty step on the same turn.
Yeah.
How about this? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're thinking.
Well, so maybe too early for that. All right. Nope, I'm good.
Okay. All right. The molten lava roils and bubbles as the ground trembles, foreshadowing the emergence of the beast. Suddenly, with a force that sends splatters of molten rock into the air, a dark form begins to rise from the pit. The gigantic body, veiled in darkness and smoke, contrasts sharply with the fiery illuminance of the lava below. Its skin appears cracked as if forged from the very bedrock of earth, with streams of fire flowing through those fissures. Its skeletal wings, vast and shadowy, unfurl with a resonating thunder spread out wide. Its eyes, a piercing shade of yellow-orange, blaze like twin suns, radiating a malevolent intelligence and a deep-rooted fury. They are set deeply into its skull, surrounded by flames that seem to flicker and dance with each movement from its mouth. Molten droplets and fiery breath escape, leaving a trail of smoky haze as the Balrog fully emerges. Its whip, made of fiery thongs, lashes out, cracking with an echoey force and leaving streaks of flame in its wake. The very air around the beast seems to distort from the intense heat, and the atmosphere is thick with a palpable sense of dread. The Balrog's roar, a deep guttural sound filled with fury and hate, echoes throughout the cavern, leaving no doubt about the immense power and danger of this ancient malevolent being.
Nice.
Fly, you fools!
And there am I.
Baked chicken.
Isn't he in the lava?
He lands, and he's not an elemental. He lands on the earth, right here.
Is he a humanoid?
Well, he
You
is
should count for
bipedal.
several.
I'll
should
give
count
you
for-
that.
You should count for 10 or 12 of them.
How do you eat a Balrog? One bite at a time.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Is he gonna just stomp on his minions?
Big.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
you've seen the intro, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say all the minions that were in his path are gone.
But he's doing our work for us.
Yeah, that's the good news.
Is the chalice sunk
Nice-
yet?
nice
Can we
guy.
go?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. It makes him a friend, right?
Should ask him for help.
The chalice
ambivalent
sank
towards-
and nothing has happened yet.
Okay.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for the big bad dude.
May ever happen.
Were you expecting some spirit to say, I'm free now and I grant you a wish?
Yes.
Thing?
Sure.
Is that,
We don't really know.
it wasn't.
Evil presence. Each creature, everyone here, needs to make a wisdom saving throw
With a plus D4.
with a plus D4. So that's good news. You get to use a D4. The bad news is we're looking for a 21.
Ew. On wisdom?
Ooh. Wisdom saving throw.
23.
That's one of my best things.
Oh,
15.
Oh my god.
What do we need?
Imagine
This is-
wisdom is not Christiana's strong suit, but she did really well in this one. So
I think I was close, but
Now, this is left up to a little bit of your interpretation. Everyone that failed, you become evil. You become evil for 1 minute.
Ruckus
Now you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, and we'll end on a success.
So what was the number we had to beat?
I was worried.
Natural 1. What?
What was the number to beat?
21.
22.
Long way.
There you go.
I'm not gonna bother rolling a d4.
Repeat. What did you get?
Love,
What did you
natural
roll?
one.
A nat one.
Well, if you're gonna miss by a lot.
Yeah.
You know, instead of
Well,
Understand.
I have to roll my wisdom as Grolgark since I am currently Grolgark.
yeah,
Which should be much higher.
he's
No,
Wisdom,
his wisdom's a
wisdom
13.
is a cleric stat. It's,
Dragon.
dragon.
Wisdom's 13 for a gold dragon.
and clerics usually buff up their wisdom. That's their primary
Oh
stat.
yeah, my wisdom is like 20.
My wisdom's 10. It's a plus 0.
All right, so that's just for being in the same space as him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Now he gets his turn,
Now he gets his turn.
and we're just going to do the fire and lava breath. The Balrog excels fire and lava in a 90-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw of 24.
Wow.
Taking 91 fire damage on a failed save.
Wow. Which direction is he blasting this thing? Yeah.
That way.
Yeah, I would say Ruckus and Christiana are okay, but I will manipulate this if I need to. But
think we did
we're gonna
spread out
say
a bit.
Panlamir and Olak and Lulu
We
and
got
sorry Minnie and Martello.
Wow. Use whatever inspiration, extra die, bless, and whatever else you can pull out of your pocket here.
So is this an attack roll that he did?
or a reaction to teleport away, or holy symbol, or whatever you got?
I have a
No, it's a recharging ability.
I know
Okay,
what I'm
never
doing on my next turn.
Or umbrella made of lead. I don't know. Whatever. Hide under Lulu.
Ken shared,
Yeah, Lulu's unconscious.
So what do I
Ken shared
roll
a
here?
TPK Carol
24
video. If you haven't seen
What
it,
kind of save?
yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's saved in my favorites.
dexterity.
You might need it.
Yeah.
It really didn't, and I was never going to make it.
All right, what's the damage?
96. I'm sorry, 91.
90,
It's a one-shot
91.
kill.
91.
It-
All right, Minnie is dead.
90
Dead,
some
dead.
points. Me too.
Yeah.
And Olak is not in good shape.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are we trying to get to? Not that I have a stone's chance.
Well,
20 what?
20.
You want to take care of me?
What'd you say? Is that what you
I'm
said?
ready. I failed.
You failed.
Yeah, so I cast Tome of Levistus. So once per short rest, as a reaction I can take, when you take damage, you can entomb yourself in ice, which melts away at the end of my next turn, gaining 130 hit points, temporary hit points.
Nice.
After you take the damage, you gain a vulnerability to fire damage.
That was
So
nice.
your speed is reduced to 0, and you are incapacitated. All these effects end when the ice melts. So basically, I do this, I can't do anything next turn, and then everything comes back.
Okay.
So all that vulnerability.
But
all
you're
that stuff.
alive, which is the key.
Right.
Yeah.
I took.
And that's as a reaction?
Right.
Oh, okay.
But then you don't take the damage, or you
So after you take the damage, after gaining the 130 temporary hit points,
Then takes damage.
then I'm susceptible to
All right.
fire.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
can't move.
He didn't target you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's right.
Olak, how'd you do?
Oh, failed.
So you're not feeling well, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you said it was 9.
I'm in single digits.
91.
Okay, so Martello's down because he failed.
And all those mephits are dead, of course. But
So what damage did I take?
91?
I took 90.
Well, 91 was the damage. How's it mitigated by your stuff?
So I added 130 hit points to my full health.
Ah, okay.
Now I
Minus
start
the 90.
reducing.
All right. So 100 what minus 91.
Right.
Did he hit you?
Now me and Cristiano are on the other side.
Oh, that's right.
I would say not yet.
Yes.
That's the bad news. The good news is after that happens, Genie appears in the middle of the
About friggin' time. We don't say it out loud. Well, we think that.
10,000 minutes. It wasn't years. It was only minutes. It was just such a crick in the neck. All right. Oh, and he's like, "Oh my, what a mess we've got here."
What were the conditions again? To get a wish? That'd just be a sentient being in a thing?
Yeah. So he's looking around. To whom do I owe a wish? Everyone raises their hand.
Only really applies to Christian.
But whose turn is it? We're back to the top of the order with
Pretty nasty side
Olak.
to Wish as well. So
Oh, alrighty
No, I'm
here.
just thinking, if this thing's about to barbecue us all, maybe it is worth giving up my lamp if I get rid of him.
No. Olak is evil.
Yeah. Not to mention, you're evil if you're evil.
Yeah, I think Olak is going to charge at Ruckus and take some swings. Because it's your fault we're down here.
It's your damn fault.
no, you're in Wereshark form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Because
Okay.
that won't have any
Well, it
impact.
depends on what it hits
Right.
me with.
You know when like
Here, let me look at some skills here and make sure there's nothing else I want to do.
you have a little
make
little
this
niece
more
or
fun
nephew
here.
that like comes at you and
I don't have any of those.
well, a
Thank
little
God.
kid comes at you and
Christian,
that's how I imagine.
you have inspiration to use.
True. I could do that.
If it keeps you alive, it might be worth it.
If there's
Well, we'll
any
see. If
you got-
time,
if you got a
there's
chance-
any
yeah.
time to use inspiration, now. Now's the
Right.
time.
Well, we'll give it a shot.
No good spells that I can see, so we're just taking some swings at you here.
Failed both times.
It's a 24. That's a-
24 to hit.
Come to me, guys.
24 to hit.
Yeah? Okay.
Come to
what are you
me.
hitting me with?
Thunder gauntlets.
Does your
Of course,
protection
uses the
fall, though?
magical.
with all that
It's
damage?
not concentration.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not.
And
The
thing is, it's
thunder
mental
damage.
protection right now. But
14 thunder
This
damage.
is magical, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's thunder. And then a 23 to hit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ruckus says, hold up.
Resistance means half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 thunder damage, and then and there was an and?
And then a 23 to hit.
Oh, you're doing it again? Same thing?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Okay, yeah, that hit.
You're resistant to thunder?
His last name is Stormfront.
Yeah, it doesn't mean evil luck. It puts that together.
Mm,
All right,
that's fair.
7 thunder damage then for you this time.
7 thunder damage.
7 on the second attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you round down when you half it, right?
You're right.
Okay.
Yep. So that'd be a 7 and so 10 total.
Yep.
And then as a bonus action, Olak is going to.
Kiss.
Did you get the evil thing? Or you resisted that? Oh, okay. Okay.
It's too bad you're an ice.
Not me, I'm just dead.
You have this.
No, it's like, and normally my instinct would be to go help my friend, but now I'm evil,
That was my
so
only.
you're
That was my
yeah,
only saving.
so
Only way you're gonna
yeah,
live.
maybe I don't care. Maybe
Oh,
I'll just
you're right.
punch
I would have
back.
Oh,
survived
you-
that
you
last,
are
but
if you
not the
save.
next one.
All
No,
right,
he
I'm gonna give
failed.
myself some
I
temporary
failed.
hit
I
points
failed
with my bonus
the.
action.
It scared
That
me
sounds
so
like a
much
good
I
idea.
Oh.
pissed my pants, and now
Oh,
I'm
that's
dead.
right.
It's not gonna matter, but
See, and I passed that, but then I died.
Yeah. So I'm kind of interpreting that as rather than trying to help my friends, I'm just gonna
Fight this guy.
either fight this guy in my face or try to eat the guy that I
We'll
popped over here to try to eat.
We'll see what the wish does. We don't quite know. So.
Christiana?
I got a quick question above the table for you as first.
He takes away my curse. And so I'm suddenly Ruckus again, and I'm biting him on the arm. Like,
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We
So,
need some
so with the
weapons.
dragon with fear, if you save, then it can't happen. Like you're immune to it.
oh,
I'll
I
say
have
yes.
To make a save,
Okay.
don't I?
Yes, enter and make your saving throw. Or try to make.
It was a wisdom.
Yeah, 21.
oh, you can try again to not be evil?
At the end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You're all in.
So the first thing Christiana is going to do is free action. She's going to drink one of her mutagen things, and she's going to take disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
That's good. She's immune to that now. She's going to get advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Sounds like a good idea.
Hopefully, yes.
So you're evil.
No, she saved.
Oh, you saved. Nice.
Which is why I was asking
Yeah.
if I was
Oh,
immune
she doesn't
from
have to
here
do it
on
again.
out. She doesn't have
Yeah,
to do it again.
yeah, I'll say
Well,
yes.
you were over here anyway. Out of it.
Yeah.
No, it saved on the fear,
The fear.
The
and then
evilness.
on the evilness,
Oh.
and then I wasn't attacked.
Okay. Got
It doesn't specifically say
The
that.
first
but it
one
makes
was
sense.
evil thing. Yeah.
Okay, so it's now
But I
when we
failed
do the
on that,
whole
so I'm
genie wish.
Yeah.
Okay, read it out.
Yes.
Who do I owe this wish?
Me, you owe me the wish. I don't. The gifts that were granted at the Amber Temple in Barovia each had a curse and a boon. I wish for the curse on Ruckus Vernon Stormfront, as I perceive it, to be taken away, never to afflict him, another creature, construct, object, or thing again, while leaving him with the boon.
Say that last sentence again. The
I wish for the curse on Ruckus, his full
Yeah.
name, as I perceive it to be taken, as I perceive it.
Yeah.
So the curse as
Yeah.
I perceive
yeah,
it,
yeah.
to be taken away, never to afflict him, another creature, construct, object, or thing again.
Never to afflict.
Afflict. So
he won't afflict.
The curse. So you can't transfer the curse.
Oh.
The curse is
The
just
curse that he had.
had
cannot be transferred to. You're saying that it can't be transferred to. That's right.
Oh, okay.
to me.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, so that would be a loophole to say,
Yes.
okay, he's not cursed anymore.
You're cursed.
Someone else is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the curse is to be destroyed and not transferred, while leaving him with the boon.
And he says, "Your wish has been granted," and he disappears.
We don't know what that means.
yeah.
We'll see how that manifests.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. You can't just say, okay,
Yeah.
you get his curse
Yeah.
now. Even constructs, even protected mini.
Lots of credit to Ken on that one.
No man, woman, child, beast, construct,
Took a minor in
gender
legal
neut-
studies.
gender neutral mouse, or
Loin decided his evil act was to pee in the lava to see what would happen.
the
Panlamir,
steam blinds everyone.
is that you?
Yep, I
Yeah,
have
that's
nothing
you're
to do.
skipping your turn.
Blinds the.
Yeah.
At the end of my turn, it fails.
The
Like
big bang.
it all stops. I go back to,
Yeah.
So you went and put a block of ice. around
Lulu is
yourself.
laying there unconscious.
and then it
Ruckus.
breaks all.
Okay,
So,
so I am evil.
You are evil.
evil.
I was planning to chomp on this cultist
I
in front
think
of
we
me.
need to know what the wish actually did.
No, eventually. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'm still a wereshark.
You're still a wereshark.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was planning to bite this cultist while I popped over here, but then he came and hit me.
Oh yeah. You
Did some damage.
You're evil. You gonna just let him do that to
Yeah,
you?
so I
Also, you get disadvantage if you attack anyone other than me.
but that would probably be my instinct anyway, to just lash back at the
Yeah.
thing that just hit
Just,
me.
just in case you were thinking Olak was trying to make it so you would not attack anyone
Well,
else.
okay. Then you're getting bit twice.
Do it. Do it.
Just say that.
He said, he said evil, not sadist.
All right.
What makes you think you're going to hit me?
This is the latter part of
With
Come on, I'm
bless.
here, come in.
Do I still get blessed when I'm evil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an evil blessing. Okay. So, there you go. 4. No, actually, it's plus something. Hang on.
A
A
4 misses.
13 to hit you on the first
Yes.
one. Okay. And then the second one, 5, 6, 9, 15.
Miss.
No, you're lucky.
So as you turn and you face it, you're about to, I thought you were my friend. Now, soften the. But as you try to speak, words don't come out. It's just. You can no longer speak in shark form,
Okay.
which means you can no longer cast spells in shark
That have a
form.
verbal.
And you
Most of
feeling
mine
like
probably
your
do.
fingers lack the dexterity to cast. Basically,
Okay.
you're not going to be able to cast spells in shark form anymore.
Okay.
So basically, you're a brute animal with all that stuff, but the special abilities that you would keep are gone. But also, your taste for blood is gone. Also, so you got the benefit with a little bit of a cost in there. But that I was kind of looking to nerf you a little bit
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
it's
We'll work
You're
on that.
still the big old tough ass dude. You have your physical attacks. You just don't have the extra stuff that goes with it.
Ken and I did talk about that, like taking away all the curse and leaving everything else is like he's already a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe make Ruckus a
Was
little bit
immune
overpowered.
to.
Well, and yeah,
But you
and
still-
being able to cast my spells in that form too was pretty.
You still have the
crazy.
water requirement,
Okay.
but you lost the taste for blood. Lost the
Okay.
the kill requirement.
And the damage immunities,
Oh, you still have
Yeah,
you still have your physical things like the
Okay. but I can't.
no
do
spells, no
Okay.
abilities, anything that you need, and
Yep.
and you don't have to kill people.
I think we also. I'll let you finish your turn, then I'll ask.
Your turn was done.
So yeah, I tried to bite him twice and I whiffed for whatever reason.
We're stuck.
Do your saving throw.
Saving throw, yeah.
Oh, to see if I'm still evil.
We're
what
looking
is
for
it I'm trying to
21
beat?
Wisdom 21.
Oh,
Okay.
should I have rolled at the end of my
Yes.
turn? Wisdom 21.
So no, I'm still evil.
The point of clarity,
Natural 20.
nice.
So 25.
Christiana didn't cast wish. She was
Correct.
granted a wish.
Correct.
So all of the negative side
Correct.
effects involved. Okay.
Correct.
Good.
You didn't cast it. Genie technically did on your behalf.
So you just spoke, so you could do something else on your turn, couldn't you?
I feel like that was a pretty good action.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
She pulled out her scroll.
Yeah. Yes.
That's true. You had to carefully read it.
Yeah.
Circling back to Gloin.
Here for 2 after
Based
mentioning
on
Yes.
the name.
Yeah,
of
you
Advice
just
of
saw
counsel,
this thing
I
come
wish
out
that-
and do a massive damage.
Yeah. And I just keep flying right at it, and I smack it, claw, and
So there's
Mine's
other things there, but
diving.
you're flying above it, whatever.
yeah, and I smack right into him. So bite attack, plus 10 to hit. Jeez.
Bless.
Throw that one in the garbage.
Did you add your bless, or isn't that close?
Oh, it's a 1.
You land on his shoulder and say, "How can I do your bidding, master?"
What's that?
Dice gel. Whichever one, you know, that orange. Get rid of this.
Oh, dice gel.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Quarantine.
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 Dice gel.
So the
Lubricate
bite
something.
missed.
Something.
2 claw attacks. That's a 28
There you go.
and a 2.
Oh, 28. Let's focus on the 28.
Oh,
Give me a second
God.
here.
2d6 plus 6, 13.
13 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I know. 16 plus 1 is wisdom. No, that's not going to make it. No,
Hopefully we get to live to enjoy it.
we won't. Unless someone can bamf us out of this place immediately.
My Banff was 30 feet and I used it, so.
And you roll a 25 to hit, right?
Yes.
All right. 13 points of damage.
Bam, if I can take one person with me, but I'm evil.
What kind of damage was it?
Claw attack, it's piercing, I imagine.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't really seem to do much.
I don't imagine.
Okay. That was Glenn's turn. We had jumped to him because he was peeing in the lava. We did Panlamir, we did Ruckus.
Methods.
Mephits. All right, we got 3 on Cristiano. Sure, that's obvious.
Were you going to try for a wish?
I am on the fence.
Okay.
Really?
He's got a container with a being in it.
We have
Yeah.
5.
We don't know that.
May suspect it.
Let's see here. What's the range on these guys?
I feel like if anybody would suspect it, it would be Christiana.
All right.
Her background and her.
Gloin, I need you to make 6.
It's
Sure,
got
right.
that. Ooh, ooh. No.
Anything.
I know.
Sorry, if you finish
I
your
thought
thought,
about
go ahead.
wishing all of us to be able to
I,
fly.
Gloin, I need you to make 6 dexterity saving throws,
Or
and I need you to make 3 dexterity saving throws.
1, 2,
I have advantage on dexterity.
4,
And for my ease,
5. Did you say 6 or 5?
6.
This is why I.
And I take these 2 away.
64.
6 dexterity saves. Jesus Christ. What do they have to be?
Is this on the methods?
Yes.
Okay.
6 dexterity, only 10s. And you do have d4s with each of those.
Won't help that one, won't help that one.
You're looking for a 2.
That one's gonna fail.
Yeah, saved on that one. So, 2 bad
All right.
and another bad. 3 bad.
3 bad.
3
You-
saves.
You take 21. Never mind. 21 fire. They spit their fire and it bounces off you. I don't know. They didn't know.
Yeah, right.
For me, it was 3, right?
Yeah.
So 2 passed, 1 failed.
That's another 7 fire damage.
Ow.
So
Yeah.
we're evil. Are we like on his team, or we're just
You're
chaotic evil?
you're gonna kill anything within your reach.
And I'm more
problem is
focused on that than getting the hell out of
You
here
know-
before he steps on me.
my sentient.
Is my
being.
I don't see him as an
It's the same
ally.
thing.
I would agree.
And
Okay.
he loves
Evil
to
doesn't
why
mean
would-
you team
why
up
would
with
have to
evil.
turn and kill
Yeah,
him?
yeah. Okay.
Evil is you're out entirely for yourself, and you'll kill
Yeah.
anything in your way to get what you want.
That'd be good to have.
Yeah, but I also kind of want to get the hell out of here.
Spirit
Yeah.
is released? Or the being is released?
I don't know.
That's a good question to ask.
We did Ruckus. We did the Mephits. Martello. Death save?
Oh, yeah, I guess I got
point of clarification while he's doing that.
Yeah.
When we saw the genie, was he
Corporal?
corporeal or
No.
not corporal?
He was not corporal.
Right.
It was a spirit that came out, and it was looking to disperse before he could disperse.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace. So then,
Yeah.
I've been. All right.
I could wish for us to be transported anywhere.
Natural one?
Yepper.
Oh, no.
Released.
Oh, no.
That's a
Yeah.
double
Then we have
2. Right out of the box. Okay. That's
only a
right.
problem for me.
Hey.
Okay.
Nature of the
No,
beast.
only a problem for me.
I mean, I'm not thrilled about it, but there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do about it. That's the rules.
It's Balrog's turn. Let's see what kind of
No,
nastiness
I
he's
don't
going
think
to do.
Dave would allow
I don't
it
think
to-
you would either.
Yeah. But the other ones,
Balrog.
I think.
So-
There's a lot too.
Breakfast Club?
Release him from his curse.
About it.
You know it?
Oh yeah.
Can you describe the ruckus, sir?
Right.
So they asked me what his middle
Never
name
released
was.
him.
So I looked up
His
the
curse is
principal
so much
in the
like-
Breakfast
Oh,
Club.
nice.
Was his last name was Vernon. So
Nice.
his middle name is now Vernon.
Nice.
The dragon.
I better put that in a sheet so I wouldn't remember it.
Yeah,
He'd
right.
still be have the boom. Right.
Vernon.
I'd say the word for word what you said.
Yeah.
It was either that or Xavier. That was actually the actor's name, I think.
Like, give me that.
But I thought
Vernon makes
that
more
was a little too.
Insert name.
That's a good reference.
Yeah.
That was my plan C.
All right.
I just don't feel like any of them are really that like worthy. I'm giving you
Paul,
months.
Paul Xavier.
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
true.
actor's middle
That's
name is Xavier, so that was tempting. But
I do have one,
I went to Professor X.
especially now that I'm evil. Well, I was evil.
Here's the exact wording of.
Yeah, I've read it. A
You
couple
read it?
times.
Okay. Just a minute.
Sorry, guys. I'm bringing up the character sheet. My encounter just blonked out on me. Blonked? How's that for a word?
I'm workshopping the whole idea.
Yeah.
Throwing my spear into the mix.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair point. It would have
Into
to
the
be
heart.
it would have to be a darn good wish to
Yeah.
make it worth it.
All right.
Maybe
So-
we should wish ourselves out of here.
Well, it's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. You gotta think of it yourself. All right.
I know you have an idea. I just don't know.
With his hand on the whip, he coils it around, spins it, and makes an attack, or basically swipes everyone on this ledge. So, the Durgar cultist, he's gone. We'll roll. This is. To hit is plus 14 to hit.
Nice.
So,
Nat one.
so 1, 2, 3. Well, the
class of
1, 2,
15.
3. The cultists they're just gonna die,
He could roll that one and still hit me.
and and also the Mephits are gonna die. So that's kind of good news.
Yeah.
What's happening now?
He's
Silver lining.
he is
Just
kind
swing
of
his whip around?
yeah,
Yeah.
swirling his whip around, and so we're gonna roll 3d20. Each of these numbers are plus 13.
1.
There's a natural 20 in. No, it's not. That was Panlamere. All right. So Olak, 26,
I cast shield, and it misses.
and
Oh my gosh.
Ruckus, 24,
Hmm.
and Christiana, 28.
I was that too, and I always forget.
Yeah.
to
Let
use
me look at my shield because I might need that.
20.
Yeah.
Wait.
28?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shield was a dude.
it. Yeah, not gonna help me here.
Yeah, that won't do anything. Okay.
But what kind of
How dead am I?
damage is he doing?
What was it?
Well,
It was a 26 to hit all lock, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Just making sure I was doing my math right.
$28 points of fire damage.
Okay. as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not good, but it wasn't 90 something points of
Yeah.
damage.
Doesn't melt your face off damage. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just melt your
Well,
legs off.
actually, can kill you in 1 turn damage.
So
Olak, top of the order with Olak.
Oh, all right, Ruckus. You know what time it is?
seriously,
You did just get.
You just
No,
fight me.
the whip didn't affect him. He
Oh.
blocked it with his shield. Did no damage.
You were obviously the bigger threat here. A 15 to hit.
See-
Oh, plus a D4. Sorry, I gotta roll that.
So 19 to hit.
Plus a D4.
Oh,
So if it 16 to hit.
well, since that's how you do your shield, I went, wait, oh wait, no, I can't do that in this form. I can't do spells
You
anymore. I
try
try
to
to,
do-
try to,
Right.
try to do my shield, and nothing happens.
and the
So
shit
he-
doesn't even come out. So,
Yeah. So, okay, you hit me.
Both times.
What was it?
both times.
A 16 to hit and a unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay, yes, they both hit.
All right, and this is again thunder damage. So okay, half of 7 for you, and then half of 12. Take all the damage.
Christiana, you're up next.
Have we done any damage to Balrog?
He hit him. I wouldn't say he did any damage.
He's probably got like 400 hit points, if that, if not more. We're not taking this guy down.
No. Yes.
He just hit us with a lot of us with 91 hit points, and you guys are on death's
Oh.
door. Some are on death's door.
Are these by chance
what,
standing on a rickety
What
bridge?
did I need to save to stop being evil?
Does he have a?
Just so everyone can watch,
Hey.
he's going to recharge that weapon on a 5 or 6 that he hit everyone in the first round.
Oh, good.
The whip you're talking about, or
No,
is it
no,
a
This is
spear
the
thing?
lava breath.
The lava breath.
Oh, the big.
Oh.
Yeah.
It didn't recharge.
Does he have like a scale missing and a red spot on the back?
It's kind of glowing. Yeah.
Oh, I should show you the picture. Because there's more truth to what you're saying than.
Oh, like the lava in the middle of his chest or something?
Well, I'm not telling you anything. I'll give you the picture just so you can see what you can see.
Fly through the middle of his chest.
What's his armor class?
912.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Because Dave did say that if Christiana's shot exceeds the target's
There.
AC by 10 or more, she can call the shot.
And
There you go.
There's some lightning in his chest.
I'll let you know if you do.
Yeah.
I will be amazed if you do.
If you beat his armor class by 10.
By 10?
Yeah.
Let's say his armor class is north of 20 already. So,
I mean, I do have a plus
She's got
13 to
this.
hit, but even so.
So that
Okay.
20 plus 13 is 13.
Is it a 21 to save against the fear?
yes.
Yes.
Despite all
Yeah,
efforts,
it's well, 'cause you have
Vulc has
plus,
done it.
plus 1d4.
Ah.
He's used his reaction, but he did it.
And do you forgive?
So I don't have a shield to burn this round.
Ah.
Do you forgive and hug it out?
Whose turn is it? Christiana? It is your turn.
Okay. I guess we're doing this.
So you're not evil.
No.
But, so. You know,
Are you evil still?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's better, calling the shot or getting plus 10 damage?
Call a shot.
I think,
Call
yeah,
it.
you gotta hit the,
So we're
you gotta
gonna
hit
be
the
okay.
little
Jack.
vulnerable spot.
We're gonna go for trying to call a shot. It's a long long shot. But okay.
Is it after 9 o'clock?
Yeah, and I did promise Renee
Oh.
I would help her with something tonight, so can't really.
I was having too much fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to do this or
Well, let's stop
okay?
because Olak was the top of the turn. We'll start with you next time.
That works.
Hopefully everyone can come,
So that'll give us a little time to think of an escape.
unless we want to go to your turn.
Nope. I'll take an extra week to think about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Makes
Everyone
for a
have
good
backup characters
cliffhanger.
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're on your last death save.
Yep.
You're on death saves?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You died.
And he rolled a natural 1 with his first roll.
Oh,
That's great.
I somehow missed that one.
He got wailed on, and we're too busy beating each other up to notice.
I'm so deep
Or
in
go help him.
Well,
Sorry,
the two of you are
I feel like-
evil, so.
I feel like
Yeah.
this may have been a bad idea. We
Really?
did succeed in our goal of curing Ruckus.
That's right.
However long it
For the
lasts.
last 5 minutes of his life.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's
There
only
is a
been
bag
12
over there
seconds
that
for you.
shows.
Yeah.
On the counter toward the back. It's a bag.
Wine bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Realistically, between the two of you guys,
Just one bottle though.
more than likely, the only way
Yeah.
we're getting out
Whole
of
bunch
here
of bottles.
alive
Let's go. Unless they were still in
I think there
there.
were- I
is
think there's
via
a bag
a
of
wish
those too.
spell.
Oh, okay.
You can take a peek.
So,
Or hauling ass. That was my thought.
well, we've already got dead.
Yeah. Hauling ass might have passed by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That window has closed.
At least for the group. Individuals that have special boots and can run the lights out. Maybe if you went into shark form and were to swim away in the lava.
You're immune to lava, right?
Why would I be?
I was joking.
That was not serious. Yeah.
Maybe if I make a scuba suit out of these lava creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the title screen sequence.
So I mean, I don't know. My thought was, he's evil, and he's like, "F this, and I'm leaving.
Yeah. Fight your way out. Yeah, I would agree.
I'm getting my ass kicked by this thing. If I don't care about the rest of you, just
So in the video, he comes out and he does a sweeping attack, killing everything on the ledge. I skipped it in this. So I did that. He comes out, does his primary attack. Boom. You all die. That's in that arc. Let's try to stay true
So
to that.
your video basically just described our journey.
It was
The end of our
demise.
journey.
Yeah, the end of our turn.
all right. Good night, everyone.
On that note,
Robin, I told I'm finally going to be right.
this is the closest, I think,
We've been closer.
that we've
Really fun.